Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Kelvin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and this is the advice arena where I give you advice on playing in arena, and sometimes you guys give me advice on playing in arena too, for the record. But this time around, I have a pretty exciting priest run, so let's go ahead and jump into this priest draft as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. I've got the Hearth Arena companion app loaded up to help us assist with the picks here. I like that a lot when it can provide some additional insights and perhaps catch me if I make any really big blunders from here to there. But I also will probably disagree from time to time with the Hearth Arena companion app, but not on this first pick, obviously. Kodo, far and away the best. Eater of Secrets. You never know if you're going to play Secret Class, and otherwise it's just a bad 4-drop. Ancient Watcher, you don't know that you're going to get Silence, Synergies. Power Word Shield here is pretty good. Stats in Arena are great. Efficient cards like that are great because it cycles itself and provides onboard buff. These picks aren't that great. Champion's a halfway decent late game card at the very least, so.
Love when I can catch the beard in full action. Good luck on the run.
Thank you so much, Mecha Sushi X, for the 100 bits and the love to the beard. The beard always appreciates when it gets a little love, so thank you so much, dude, for what is essentially the donation and also the kind words. Much, much appreciated. Oh, this is actually tough. All three of these are pretty solid arena cards. The Gastropod taking the edge here. I don't know if I agree with this logic. I really like Gastropod in arena, don't get me wrong. It's a good card. It's very frustrating to deal with. But Tortillon Shellraiser is also good. Mistress Mixture is also good. I guess we'll go for it. I like it a lot. I don't care about the fact that it's a 2-drop, but I still like it a lot. Shadowward Pain's solid. We'll take Shadowward Pain probably here. Oh man, I don't actually know. I don't like any of these that much. Hearth Arena kind of agrees. Shadowward Horror, really? Is that going to work out for us? We have a lot of stuff that's going to kill ourselves probably, but I almost think the Abomination's slightly better. They both risk our own board. Obviously Tidecaller, we have no Murlocs, but we'll go with Hearth Arena. I believe it. Shadowward Death's really good. I'll take this. Other two suck. Oh, probably Aberrant Berserker here. As much as you guys are going to want Ultrasaur for sure, I think Aberrant Berserker is just the safer pick most of the time. Another Kodo's fine. Oh, no way. We can't take this. No way. What? Who cares if we have another Kodo? They're both awesome. No, I'm not going to go with Hearth Arena here. They're giving this a weird... So you can see the tier score here, like the true score, like the just general quality of the cards, 74 versus 64. I mean, sure, Stormwind Champion synergizes the Doppelganger, but that's going to happen like one time in 12 games, so we're going to go with Kodo. It's just too good. I guess Burglebot? Really? Megalosaur? These cards suck, guys. Our card quality so far has been terrible. This is our epic selection. I guess we'll take Megasaur because it's a 4-drop. It's a Yeti, worst case scenario, right? Or sort of a Yeti. We don't have Murlocs, but we'll figure it out. Oh my god, I guess Zubat? We already have synergies for Zubat. I can't believe Bloodfin is the recommendation. It's actually got a higher tier score, though, and supposedly Hearth Arena likes the logic. Because we need 2-drops. I mean, we have, honestly, no 2-drops right now. We sort of have some 2-mana cards, but they're not really 2-mana plays. Oh my god, I guess Sabertooth Stalker? Really? Nightblade's the best card? Oh my god, these are all so bad. Nightblade and Priest is our best pick. Goodness. Oh my god. Give me some cards. Oh, this is going to be the worst tier score arena run I've ever had. This is unbelievable. Tar Creeper's good at least. We finally got a good card. Unfortunately, we got a decent card with it. This could have been in the last few picks and I'd have been much happier.
Aha!
Holy Nova's good. AoE's good. That's the kind of things that can help us stabilize in this deck. Corsair and Stegodon are both probably fine. I'm okay with Stegodon. We have some things that are actually valuable to protect. The Grookfu could be cool if you protected it. Stormwind Champion's cool with you when you protect it. Sure. Okay with that logic. Corrupted Seer's pretty solid. Just another Holy Nova, basically, right? We actually do have a Murloc Spellbreaker. Well, Glacier Shard's good too. I like both of these. This gets better with Power Word Shield in the early game. I also just like Tempo Freeze. It's really good. Temple Enforcer, solid card here. We'll take this for sure. Hearth Arena shows us the numbers, but... What's up, Brody? How you been, Regis? Doing well, Miguel. Thank you so much, dude. Don't call me Brode, though. My beard's so much better.
Aha!
Probably Sea Giant here, yeah. It's alright. Ooze is too inconsistent. Shadow Visions, we don't have anything good. Although, actually, Shadow Visions would guarantee me right now either a Pain, a Death, or a Holy Nova, wouldn't it? Crap. Oh, no, we have Horror. So it's not really a guarantee. If we only had 3 spells and this guaranteed we were going to get one, I think I'd take it. But otherwise, Cabal Songstealer solid. Oh, Rockpool Hunter. We got a couple Murlocs and Murloc Synergy cards, but that one's just more consistent overall. Frozen Crusher's good. I'd say Potion's probably not bad. But, need the big body. Illusionist. Well, actually, Volatile Elemental's pretty solid too, and we do need early game cards still. So yeah, I like this pick. Operative's fine, even though we don't have dragons, just because it's a 5/6. I guess Lord of the Arena, but Tentacles is probably halfway decent too. We have a lot of good 4-drops. Tentacles would be good with. I do not know why it says Cabal Songstealer synergizes with Power Word Tentacles. In what world does it synergize? I don't understand. Why would you want to silence your buff? That makes no sense. I'm actually pretty tempted to take this Tentacles over the Lord of the Arena, but I guess we'll stick to Hearth Arena's advice. I don't know though, the tier score here is higher. I'm gonna take the Tentacles, guys. We have a lot of good stuff on 4 and 3 that could stick. And just a lot of big bodies our opponent's not going to want to have to deal with. And if we hit this on them, it could be really big. Swing cards like Kodo, we could hit it the following turn. I'm going to go for it. Northside Cleric will be solid here. Just a little bit of card draw, a little bit early game. I think the Corsair here. Pantry Spider gets the edge, but there's no way. I don't care about Sea Giant and Stormwind Champion synergies. Those are so unlikely. Corsair is just a Yeti, and we still actually need some mid-game cards. We have a lot of 5-drops, but no 3s and 4s. We got to go for that. Shifting Shade will be a good pick here. Well, actually, Arching Commander is a solid card too, but I'm afraid we're just too weak in this part of the curve, right? I think I'm going to take the Shifting Shade over the Commander. I like Bomb Squad too, honestly. God, this is a tough pick. I like all 3 of these, but we have so much 5-mana stuff. Why couldn't one of these been in the pick where we had to take Nightblade or Grook Fu Master? Right? Like or Bloodfin Raptor. Why did the good cards all get in the same pick range? And I mean, I know they're rares, is why specifically in this instance. I guess we'll just stick to the Hearth Arena. Northside Cleric will be good. It's fine. Wish this was like a 2 or 3-drop. Imp Master will be good because we desperately need a 3-drop. This is a good card too, but Imp Master is a solid card anyway. And it's good with Priest because of our heal. So I just don't think the tier score is going to be very strong here, guys. What do you think? We actually got over 70 somehow. That's crazy. 70.6. Still not great. Like, I think my last 69 or say 70 style points were, you know, like 5, 6, 7 win runs. So maybe we can do something with this. Just feels really, really awkward. Some very bad cards. We got saved a little bit with the Northshire Clerics there late. Those might do some work for us. But overall, I don't love what we got. I don't love what we got. Let's check in with chat. I had to focus on the draft there. I missed out on chat a little while. Regis, are you excited for E3 today? Yeah, E3 is cool. I'm going to be streaming too much to really watch it, but still. Please promise that you shave your beard once you hit 100,000 Twitch followers, okay? Well, the number was previously 500,000 YouTube subscribers, so maybe. That sounds like a similar range. Those would probably happen around the same time, so sure, maybe. We have no 0 drops. That's right. I got the stream in my sights. I think he'll go 0-3 because he doesn't have Ultra Source as Steven Muniz. Yeah, maybe. 4-3 is a good guess, I think. It might go even farther south than that, though, guys. Who knows? I don't think this is a very good deck. I don't think this is very good, but we'll see. We'll try our best, obviously. We'll try our best, boys. I mean, even our late game's not that good, right? Like, we need to hit big Sea Giants. We need to hit some big Kodos. We need to make sure our early curve is fine. We need one Shadow Word Horror to win us a game at some point, right? Like, we need a Shaman that just blows them out. This mulligan, we can keep these two, pass these two back, I think. We can't get, like, super greedy for 2-drops in this mulligan phase because we just don't have that many options. It's an okay deck and can go to 8 wins. I don't know. We'll try, I guess, but we got our brother Priest down here. Really do not want to coin out this Imp Master against that, I'll tell you that. Hopefully he got the coin. I don't think he got Power Word Shield or we probably would have seen it. If we do coin out the Imp Master, I mean, he gets a card by trading healing, but he probably gets multiple cards. But he does sacrifice some tempo in the process because he's going to be spending his mana to hero power. Could heal face. That's not a very big threat, and then we could just coin Berserker next turn to line up the trade a little better. I think that's honestly a better play. Save the coin to get one of these big 6-drops out or something. Our hand is very junky, but the Power Word Shield's also good with the Berserker. Let's just hope we dodge a good minion here. Oh, that's totally fine. This guy got the same draft we did, I think. We passed on those. The Berserker lines up really well against this hand, and we can heal it and Power Word Shield it and do all kinds of stuff next turn. So, this puts us in a good spot, maybe. Thought Steal's really slow, that's fine. I'd rather him play slow like that than fast. I think we'll just Imp Master and still Power Word Shield the Berserker, because if we Power Word Shield the Imp Master, which obviously gives like 2 extra 1/1s in value, the problem with that is this thing could then die to the board because he trades, one of these gets buffs, he trades, and it's dead, and he has most likely has a 2/1 left because he'd go to 4 health. So we'll Power Word Shield this to deny trade value. I mean, the Imp Master might also die, right? So I guess maybe that's not... Yeah, because it goes down to 4 health as well. I suppose I'd rather this thing kill... Oh, no, that wouldn't go down. This would get buffed, so that wouldn't go down to the amount. I was thinking we'd heal it up, but it's Power Word Shield, so it'd stay enraged. But anyway, we're going to do this. And I think we'll actually instead just buff the Imp Master. Because this is more susceptible and doesn't trade as well, so at least this thing will kill things in return, right? And this thing can just generate imps for us for forever. We're assuming he doesn't have Shadow Word Pain, or he would have Shadow Word Pained the Aberrant Berserker, because that was a pretty good Shadow Word Pain target already. What's been your best arena score you've had? You mean win rate is 12-0, and it was like last week. Yeah, if you mean tier score, I think 74.9 or something. Oh, okay. That's not really that good, though. I mean, I guess it's pretty good. He's going to get the imp, isn't he? And it's going to die from that trade. Wait, is he going to leave this alive? Okay. Well, that's a weird play, to leave this alive. I think. In my opinion. I don't know. We're going to get some value for sure. Doesn't matter if we lose the enrage. Well, actually it does, because I was thinking about going face, but no, I'll clear minions, so it actually doesn't matter. Temple Enforcer on this will be pretty good. These things are like not getting value. Oh my god. Oh god. Thank you, dude. Don't go to 3. That'd be annoying. Aw, man. That's annoying. We can just trade this in though and do the same thing. Just trade here. The fact that they both went to the same one was actually really beneficial to us. That's sick. Because now we get the value here. Because that was going to die anyway. Alright, we're in an okay spot. Hey Regis, I just began playing Hearthstone. Any recommendations for the best deck for a beginner? I find everything quite confusing at times. People can yell at me for this, but probably like Pirate Warrior, maybe mid-range Hunter would be fine. Oh my god, this might actually be really good. We're probably going to heal anyway, so it's not like I need 3 mana, and this could get a very valuable buff here, and it's like our only Murloc, so if we're ever going to get value, this might be the time. +3 attack. I mean, this is gonna die to this thing probably no matter what, unless he really might want to kill the Berserker. But we could make them both like 5 attack minions. But I think Divine Shield is just gonna give it more value overall, because we can do stuff like buff it on a future turn, right? Make it like a 2/6 with Divine Shield, leave it sticking around. We can also buff the Berserker. Let's just give this thing attack. No, value is... I'm too much of a sucker for value, honestly, because I want to go like this and leave it around. If he makes this trade, that's totally fine. We could have traded into this first, but then he would have got 2 1/1s and he would have been able to do it just as easily. So let's at least kill the first half of that thing for free. The Divine Shield's going to work out pretty well against that. Need my Shadow Word Pain against that. Oh, actually, we might be able to line up a Kodo. No, I don't think we will. We're not going to be able to kill everything. Too many dudes out there. Oh, well that's pretty good. I gotta be honest, guys, that's pretty good. It's debatable if we want to save the Divine Shield at the cost of damage, which we can. We absolutely can. Let's just save the Divine Shield at the cost of damage here. Because he doesn't have any cards left. Like, we're at such a card advantage right now that we're fine to lose a little damage. We'll win the long game. We don't have to kill him soon. It's pretty good Holy Nova, though. We have good cards in hand. We're in a great spot. Enforcer on this guy will be really good. Make us a 5/7. Perfect for that trade, in fact. Oh, all that work to save the Divine Shield, man. You just ruined it. You just ruined it. So we're still in a great spot. He can't do much. He can trade a little bit here, but we're going to be able to just go ham. Probably play like Operative, Song Stealer. He's going to go face. Okay. That's weird. Gotta be honest. That's a little weird to me, but... I don't feel the need to heal that, because... even if you like Dragonfire Potions, we'll have 2 dudes left, most likely. Enough to kill him, so... You know, Holy Nova, whatever, is fine, too. There's just not much value. I'd rather just get the other new big bodies out there, and it looks like we got to win. Cool. Hey, so we won a game. That was better than some people might have thought this deck could do. So, you know, whatever. We're in a good spot. What deck do you think is the hardest to play? I don't know. Maybe Silence Priest if you want to play it really well. Also, actually, Quest Rogue, I think, is... People are going to get triggered when I say this, but if you want to play Quest Rogue really well, like high legend, it might be the hardest deck to play. There's a lot of decision-making people don't realize. If you try to get a good win rate out of that deck. Anybody can play it fairly well. Like, anybody can pilot Quest Rogue to a pretty decent rank, because it's kind of OP. When it rolls well. It's not OP overall from a win rate standpoint, but when it's rolling, it's OP. And anybody can ride that wave, basically. But to play it really, really well, I think you need some skills and some great decision making. I don't think we want to play that as a tempo 2 drop. Your beard matches your shirt. Why do you say that? funny that you say that. This is a super secret shirt. Obviously this 3-drop's fine. We'll play the Corsair on 4 most likely. Smork Pirate takes skill. Well, playing Pirate really well at a high level takes skill too, I'll say that. There's a lot to figure out. But anybody can play Pirate pretty high too. Hey, Awesomology GD, how's it going, good sir? I just saw a comment over there. Regis, you need to create a show called The Fresh Priest of Bell Arena. It would be great. That's what I should have named the stream. What was I thinking? I'm so stupid. I really want to Shadow Word Pain that now that I got it. But honestly, this still lines up really well against that stuff, so there's no reason to. Like, this theoretically kills both of these. If he does have Mortal Coil, then this thing doesn't line up very well against the Corsair, so in either instance, I think we're okay. That's pretty good, though. This card is the bane of my existence, I know that. And here's our sick 5-drop, boys. I think we might just Gentle Megasaur Glacial Shard instead. Then we can kill it with the Argent Commander on 6. And we save a minion that way. We might just lose this game, though, because we don't have nearly enough of an advantage going into the late game. Nor do we have enough cards, or good enough cards, and he's going to be playing good stuff from hand, presumably, but also tapping into more cards. So we need to turn the corner on this guy real fast and win the game. That was just, like, too good of a play. God, this is certainly better than normal. Ugh. I mean, it kills 3 things. I can go 7 to face. I mean, we lose in the trade here. And we can't really play anything else. I mean, this line still works. We could trade Argent Commander, but the problem is this goes down to 2 health, and he has the Murloc to clean it up pretty efficiently. We'd still have 7 damage available, though. I don't really like this. I mean, I can do it, but I don't get much out of it, right? Like, this is still there. We get to do some... Well, this dies too. No, this is still the better line, I think. It's not a dream, but... It's not a dream line, but it's a line. We just basically have 2 health guys against this, but we were going to have that anyway, so... It's fine. He's going to get to kill 1 pretty efficiently. Ouch. He's gonna actually get to kill both very efficiently, is what I should have said. Jeez. It's fine. I don't think we can hold that pain to be super greedy, because we need to, like I said, we need to turn the corner and kill this guy. Nightblade's actually going to be helpful in that regard, I think. It's not bad against that. Oh, this just got way better. I mean, this thing lives, but I don't really care. We can play the Stegodon to stall it out. We have to do it first, because the Stegodon does die to Shadow Word Horror. We gotta be a little careful. What's up, Regis? What's your occupation? I missed it. God, this is like the most common question. I'm a director of marketing for a software development company. I have that, like, phrase locked in my brain. It's so easy to say now, because... everybody asks constantly. Sea Giant would be a great draw. Ugh. Gross. Guess we can return the favor, eh? I think we gotta go face instead of making value trades into this Kodo, although we do get to heal pretty nicely off of it. Maybe we have to. Because we're gonna play this guy too. If we kill it, we go down to 3, we go back up to 5. That's a 3, dude. I don't think so, though, because the things like Twisting Nether and stuff, I'm just gonna... Although he can kill this with both minions on board if I don't make the play, so I guess we do have to do this. I just want to kill him, right? Like, I want to do damage, but... If he has, like, a Twisting Nether, we lose anyway, so I don't guess it matters. It's just that a lot of the Warlock AoE is punishes them as much as it punishes you, so if you can kind of leave the board state equal to each other, it often favors yourself. That's pretty good. If he doesn't deal with my board, though, we're going to have him very close to lethal. We have 11, depending on how much more he life taps. I don't know what I need to draw here. That doesn't really help. Because, well, it might actually help a little bit. He's going to kill something. Probably the Shattered Sun Cleric. We could play it and heal the trade the Kodo into the Cleric, but then there's this guy too. It's not gonna get that much value. He can run this into it, but then he might whiff and it would blow up and ruin his day. So I think we're just gonna play everything here. Go face. We're very likely to lose, just for the record. I don't see us winning this game, but this is our best opportunity, right? We're out of cards. We don't have more cards coming as fast as he does. Like, we need to win right now. We're just all in. If he has good answers, if he can line this math up and stuff favorably, he might be dead, but that sure helps him a little. Just gets him trading easier. But there's a lot to kill here for his stats. This thing's math might make a big difference, too. I don't know that it matters, though. I think his math is perfect for a clear, yeah. It sucks. Being able to kill the gastropod basically enabled him to clear the board very efficiently. So now what do we need? I don't think we have anything. I think that was our last chance. Kodo doesn't help me. If I play it, it just dies for free. But it does die to the Crystal Weaver, which means that we might get a Holy Nova clear or a Corrupted Seer clear. So I'm going to play it just to set up a potential top deck. Even that's not going to be enough, though, because he's just got so many more cards than us. And we don't have any top deck draw. A Sea Giant would maybe put us back in the game. I don't know. Probably not. Oh, probably not now for sure. Meteor would be really good. That was oh, we did actually work out the Holy Nova, though. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. Can a Jedi cut through Superman? I don't think so. I'm going to say no. I think Superman's too fast. He has shown, like, you know, almost light speeds in the past, so.
Is someone injured?
We can get a Shadow or Death, so we can heal this. It's fine. That's lethal. Oh, no, it's not. He has 11. We're good. We're good. I shouldn't have healed that now. In hindsight, we should have healed this one. But I was thinking, like, what if we get Corrupted Seer, and then, you know, we heal both of them out of lethal range? That wouldn't work, so we had to, like, kind of try to... Oh my god! Oh, did we miss 1 damage anywhere, guys? I mean, he wouldn't have Hellfired if he had. He would have played for board, and we still probably would have lost, because we don't have a way to do direct damage to this deck, but... It's pretty funny that we went to 1 health there. It's going well, Joseph Gomez. How's it going for you, man? Regis, I love to play Priest in Arena because of his OP hero power. Yeah, it's really good in Arena when you're all going board and trading and stuff. I'd say Miracle Rogue is one of them just because of how non-linear it is. Yeah, Miracle Rogue has historically been a really difficult to play deck, that's for sure. That's for sure. You're right about that, Unlucky Victini. Hey, Garchagog.
The light shall bring victory.
Alright, well, that's a decent curve, honestly. 1, 2, coin 4. We'll toss back the operative. Look for some flexibility here, but did not get it. It's fine, but like that it's golden. Maybe the most boring golden card award, though. Like, Storm of Champions golden artwork is just boring. So boring. Look at it. It doesn't do anything. It's a ripple in his, like, shirt. That's it. His little ponytail hat dress thing waves a little bit too. At least Bloodfin Raptor has some leaves falling and stuff. Nightblade's pretty boring too, though, I guess. There's a little bit of a wind coming through. A chill wind, it looks like. Look at these plays, guys. Might hero power on 3 if we need to. Might berserker coin. I wrote that comment ages ago. So would you prefer me to ignore it or catch up and read it? That's the question. Yeah, sorry, I'm catching up. I always get distracted playing the game, you know. It happens. Man, that's actually pretty good. Makes Power Word Shield particularly bad as well. I guess we could just coin the Berserker to trade into this Giant Wasp. I mean, Power Word Shield's not going to do anything. We can't draw anything to kill that, right? There's no... Like, we could coin out a Corrupted Seer eventually, but that's so far away. We could coin out a Holy Nova next turn, but then it's probably going to get some sort of value. And we don't have the Holy Nova, so that's a pretty big risk to bank on. So I think we'll just coin the Berserker. I mean, it's basically a 4-drop dying to a 3-drop, but we still do protect these two guys, and both of them are pretty good. And then we don't have a turn 4 next turn, but we can Power Word Shield into something, or just Hero Power, Power Word Shield. I don't know. I'm okay with sacrificing this, basically. Because otherwise I sacrifice 3-4 with a Power Word Shield, or I sacrifice my Northshire Cleric. And I actually think the Northshire Cleric might be more valuable to me than is the Aberrant Berserker, for the record. He might trade into the Northshire Cleric still. That would be sort of annoying, but then we get to save a 4-drop. So I think he'll just take the 4-drop. And the reason I think this is more valuable is because I think we need some cards. He has a lot of cards in hand still.
Pay attention, class.
Yeah, so that's about what we expected. Why can't this have been Shadow Word Pain, bro? This is pretty good against Violet Teacher tokens, but bad against the teacher itself. The problem is if I Power Word Shield this and I trade it in and then heal it, it only goes back up to 4 health. Which means the teacher and the weapon can kill it next turn. With pretty much impunity. So I think I'm actually going to Power Word Shield the Raptor. Trade it in and heal it. And then it goes to... Well, that doesn't really change things. Then there's just the weapon. But I do want to protect this guy. Ultimately. But then he just gets to trade in that way. Everything feels like it's lining up wrong here. Everything feels like it's lining up wrong.
Right away.
Just like all the maths. This is a great card because I think one of these is likely to survive. I did it the way I said I shouldn't do it, but that's... I don't know. Ultimately, this is the thing I care more about, so I wanted to give it more health, right? Like, that was my only logic. Just give the thing I care more about more health. Sap on the Northshire Cleric. Wow. He's trying to protect his fledgling, and it's working. God almighty. And he broke my... Oh! Yes! Thank God. I think we have to Shadow Word Pain the fledgling and not the teacher. There's not that likely that he has that many spells. Plus, we can actually clean all those up next turn with the Corrupted Seer. So I think we'll just do this. Seer next turn. Hopefully he doesn't play a really big thing. I'd prefer him try to get more value out of this and play a bunch of small things. A really big thing is bad, because then we don't get much value. We could Shadow or Death it, though, and just play for board. But the problem is we don't have anything to combo out. We don't have, like, a 3-drop to play with it. Crap. That's actually worse for Corrupted Seer. Because we're going to buff it a bunch. I think we're still going to do it, though. I think we're still going to do it. It's only going to go to, say, 5? Yeah, it's only going to go to 5-3. It'll go to 5-1, which is really not that big of a deal at the end of the day. We can play an Argent Commander to kill it. Like, we can take a little bit of damage. This thing itself will trade into it, so I think it's okay. We're taking 5 damage off the board. We're adding 3 damage to the board, but swinging a little bit and taking some value off the board too. So insane arena draft. He even got a Nightblade. That's hilarious. That's a good turn. This became harder to deal with. We might actually Shadow Word Death it, because we can play the Imp Master, follow, and actually the Cleric too. The Cleric will die though to the trade here, so I don't want that. Ooh, I wish we could Kodo Death, but we're not there yet. So I think we just have to Shadow Word Death, Imp Master. I think I will go ahead and play the Northshire Cleric too, just as a body. I think we're okay for card advantage now. Like, we have high cost cards. So if he wants to kill this because he thinks it's a threat, that does save me a little bit of face damage, which might be more concerning. We are a priest though, of course, so we can always heal through face damage as needed. This guy's insane with Imp Master if we can hit that, but we might need... Oh, boy. These head cracks are becoming a problem, guys. A major problem, and I don't have an answer for this either. I might just be dead. Never mind. We have an answer for that. Never mind.
Right away.
Okay, so we can definitely kill that next turn now. And maybe kill him, depending on how this math works out. Because those are 3 each. We need 7 damage. 7 individual pings to kill that thing and him at the same time. The question is, are we dead to this head crack eventually? I never knew I'd be scared of head crack, dude. We can negate it with our hero power, but that means we have to... Oh, that's not good. Crap. So, we can actually Power Word Tentacles this guy to trade into this guy. Or, no, alternatively, we trade him into the Bog Creeper, don't we? And then send all of these into that guy. First we play the Sea Giant, though, because it's totally insane here. And then we're going to play Hero Power and Power Word Tentacles, I think. Yeah. So we trade this in here, and then all 4 of these into the Bitter Tide, and then Heal Face.
Right away.
The end Blade of Taunt, we almost had lethal. We might have, in fact. No, I don't think we had the mana for all that. We didn't have the mana for Nightblade and whatchamacallit. It's a pretty good swing, though. We can still be dead. It's possible, right? Rogue can do 9 damage. Double Eviscerate kills us. But most likely, I think we're good. Because we actually have quite a bit of damage in hand, too. That helps him a little bit. There's the head crack again. He's still dead, though. Like, he's just dead at the board. We can see that he's dead here. Wow, that was a swing, guys. That was a swing, boys. Let him know we really, really had him. Just in case he thought. Missed 2 face damage. How? What did we do? That was a terrible order. Why? What did we do? What did it matter? Wasn't it 6 and 3? 9? Not really sure. Missed 2 face damage. Somebody's gonna have to run me through that. You played Stormwind. Oh, I'm looking way back. You played Stormwind after you attacked the 2/2 minion. Oh, I'm a turn ahead even. After I played the 2/2 minion. What 2/2 minion? You guys are gonna have to remind me. You're probably right, I believe you, but 2/2 minion? Oh, after I attacked the 2/2 minion. Oh, did I die? Did something die because I traded weird? I thought we traded the Northshire Cleric and the Imp Master into it. Why would it matter what order I played the dude in? Don't they keep the same amount of health? They gain health. They didn't die. Oh, I could have only traded 1. Oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yes, of course. Yes. You're all right. Yes, you got it. You guys are smarter than me. Yes, of course. Of course. You're right. Could have traded 1 in because they were both going to be 2 attack. Yeah, and then we would have had 2 more face damage. It didn't... You're right, it didn't end up mattering, but it was still obviously the technically correct play. I just really don't want this thing to go 1-for-1 with Lost in the Jungle right now. Maybe we wait a turn. We don't have a 3-drop anyway. These things aren't that scary right now. This hand is just garbage. Just hot garbage. I got you, boys. We missed 2 face damage. Didn't matter for the minions' health total, but I got you. I got you. Yeah, the 1-drop definitely saved me. The Glacial Shard was clutch. No doubt about that.
Aha!
Your thoughts on the upcoming expansion, and greetings from Thailand. Well, I don't know anything about the upcoming expansion. I mean, there's some rumors, of course, that it's Witch King related, Northrend related, but I can't give thoughts because I don't know. That would be awesome. I mean, that sounds great. This dies to the board, but at least it trades reasonably favorably. We need to dodge the light fused bro. Gakar Cake says, when a couple of orcs who were up to no good started making trouble in the kingdom, I got in one little fight and my ma got scared and she said, you are going with Regis Kelvin to live in Bel Air. That's actually pretty good. What happened here? Well, that's pretty gross. We're very likely just going to kill that with the Argent Commander next turn, but what do we do in the meantime? Like, if anything else I play, it's just a free trade for him. I think we're just going to Volatile Elemental to kind of sacrifice it to the gods of the backroom bouncer and heal face, and then light it up with the Argent Commander next turn. Because he'll trade in. Hopefully, honestly, the Elemental kills the other 1/1. This is so stupid. Like, everything I play... We could just throw down the operative and let it die and try to get value off the commander later. At least this is the only thing that trades into the bouncers, so sure. Because basically anything was going to do 3 damage potentially to the bouncer and not kill it, and then it was going to be a waste. Really just weird math lining up. It's been going good, Regis. About to go to Idaho to visit my sister and my brother-in-law, so I'm pretty excited. I don't know that I've ever heard someone say that they were excited to go to Idaho, but I'm happy for you. And I hope Idaho's awesome. I hope you eat some good potatoes. This is going to be brutally good. Thank you, sir. Well, that helped a lot. That was a pretty good line. Consecration, it looks like. That's not that bad, honestly, because he's not developing much on the board. So, oh, Corrupted Seer instead. That's actually good for Kodo. I'm fine. All day. And we have a choice here, basically. We could even heal face, but the Gastropod's a little bit better when they don't know that it's coming, because like you can line it up against something they've already developed. This thing, I think we save until he's played something big and scary. He's just going to start going face. Honestly, I might be okay with that. I think we can do some cool stuff with, like, Stormwind Champion and sort of punish this. Because we can, like, Holy Nova to catch up. We could just, for now, though, like, Tar Creeper trade and Grookfu Master, and then Grookfu Master into Stormwind Champion. I think I like this a little better. Let's clear the board, because it makes it mean the Tar Creeper might survive. So let's just do this. And then we'll Grookfu, hope it survives behind this this Tar Creeper. And then we might just race him out, right? Like he's obviously trying to race, and we can maybe just race him out. It just depends on how much else value he gets off his mana. It's the real issue. I got a lot of new follows I haven't called out. Let me shout out these peeps. Astuter, Kimmage 49, Forge Matter, Hellringer, Mirak 88, Silo, and Apru. Guys, thank you for the follows. Much love, much appreciated. Taunt slows me down a tad, but not that much, honestly. Is he not even going to use the weapon? Taunt is scary, though, because of Tyrion, of course. And Sunkeeper, too, would be pretty brutal. Although Sunkeeper gets worse with Stormwind Champion, because it's an aura effect. But we might Stormwind. I don't think we want a Gastropod. I think we still just want to heal to catch up a little bit here while he's stalled out. This was a pretty weak turn from him. He got tons of value, it looks like, but in the meantime, a very weak turn. It's cool that we're going to heal that back up a little bit. Is this actually just a Holy Nova turn, though? To heal this back? Because we could basically get this back out of range. And still, we're still doing a lot to the board, frankly. We don't even have to heal face. We could just play like Berserker or Corsair. Because this will heal it to... No, we can't, though, if we heal this out of range of the Vine Cleaver. Although we don't really have to heal it out of range of the Vine Cleaver. As long as it stalls through the Vine Cleaver, it's fine. What if we just play this Stormwind Champion, right? We trade, we go 4 to face, 8 to face, we put him at 16. This goes to 2, but there's a lot of guys alive is the problem. We could clear the guys and do that. We're a little susceptible to like a quality consecration in that case, but... Could we actually clear the full guys? Yeah, we could clear the full guys. And we could heal the Tar Creeper. I think just developing more stats right now makes sense. Because he's actually going to activate that again. Like, and the reason I clear the full guys, even if it might seem bad, is... going to heal this to 3, actually, just because of Consecration. But... because of Spikered Steed and stuff, right? Like, we don't want a Spikered Steed to be instantly activated, like, give it charge, basically. If he wants to Spikered Steed a minion now, he's certainly welcome to. But, Tar Lord, okay. That's gross. We need a silence effect bad. Oh, so bad. Oh my god, please. Silence, anything. Yeah. That's actually fine. If you're going to humility anything, actually, I might want it to be that thing. Simply because it gives the least value back. Holy Nova Gastropod's not good because of this stupid buffed Argent Protector. We can't get through that very efficiently. And this 5 attack damage lines up way too well against our board. It's kind of gross. This actually, both these go to 6, but... We can actually, can we kill it if we do that? It goes to 11. No, we can't. We can only do 10 damage. Well, no math is lining up very well today. I don't know what to do, guys. I think we start with a Holy Nova, probably. But this thing is annoying. Why didn't we draw a silence? That would have really helped. The Gastropod here just dies, but... I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to get stats on the board. And I had 5 mana, not 4, so I played that one. I don't know. I know we can clear, but it sacrifices the Wind Fury. I guess I should have specified. I want to keep this alive because of the potential damage it does. And this thing is not very threatening to just leave it sitting, so we might draw into a more efficient answer in a following turn. Like, Cabal Songstealer gives... Well, it doesn't give me lethal anymore, but... Glacial Shard doesn't really help either. Now the math got even more complicated. Let's see. 4 there, 5 there, 4, still 9. We can get through the big guy if we want, but it's just so brutally painful. I don't know what to do here, guys, honestly. We can make the Gastropod stick this turn, I think, is what I'm going to try. Nothing is pretty here. No, I don't. Yeah, we can make the gastropod stick. We just get brutalized by Holy Nova is the only problem here. Absolutely brutalized. We'll heal this for Holy Nova purposes. No, we don't actually, because that's a 2-3, yeah. So hopefully this works out. I don't know. We're going to win the game, obviously, if it does. I don't want to just clear the board. Or, there's a good suggestion here from John Walterno. Just clear the taunts and build the board. The problem with that is we're down card advantage if we don't keep our minions alive at this point, I think. Like, we kind of just have to hope it's not there.
Aha!
It's one of those things where we can't go toe-to-toe with Paladin all day. At first I thought he got this off the Stone Hill Defender, but obviously that had to come off the Grime Street dude, whose name I can't think of. Whoa! Sunkeeper did come down! That doesn't even really help him that much. Everything goes to 4.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, I think it might have been. Surely we just have lethal here, right? Somehow. Sure looks like it.
Let me think.
This is 8, 12. Yeah, we almost certainly do.
Well played.
Yeah, I think he just gave me lethal. What is 0 mana? Forbidden healing. On my face. Yeah, he's gonna concede, or at least make me figure this out, but it's over. Use this one to get through the most health. It doesn't matter which one we use to clear here, but worked out for us. I don't know if we played it perfectly, but worked out for us. In fact, I'm almost certain we didn't ever play it perfectly. I don't think I've ever played a perfect game, but alright. Three wins. Honestly, it's okay. It's okay. What's up, Regis says Thunder Freezer. Not much, man. How about you?
Anduin versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
The light shall bring victory.
I missed a follow. Oh no, Mahajlo the boss. Mahajlo the boss. Welcome, dude. Thanks for calling out your own follow. I do sometimes get a little slow on them. Don't feel bad if I forgot you. Sure. Pain something at least. That was an intense game near the end. Yeah, it was pretty intense. Reed, it's great to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Indeed, I am. It's going well so far. Gotta hold that. I think it's too good. Regis Kilbin, you are lucky. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes lucky, sometimes not so lucky. That was a pretty good play from you, Regis. I think a lot of people would have lost that match. Yeah, sure. Thanks, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I like to think a little more abstractly, that's for sure. I think we're going to play both these, right? I think we have to. I don't think he's going to have an answer for the Glacial Shard. If he does, it's like Unleash the Hounds, which kind of sucks. So, we'll see. I mean, clearly we need the Shard to trade in here. But we might get a good Shadowward Pain off, too. It's not likely for Hunter to have a ping at this point. It's Unleash the Hounds, I think. Maybe can't coin anything. That's pretty good, but Shadowward Pain will work fine against that, so it's okay. I don't love Shadowward Painting a Stubborn Gastropod, but it does save my Northside Cleric clear the board, so I just wish I could heal off of it first. I also wish I could get to this darn Sea Giant, but we can coin a Kodo next turn, so we're actually in a fine spot. We'll be dry on a 5-drop then, but we've got time. 2 draws basically to find that, so. I play Pirate Warrior. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? Says Illuminosity. Yeah, I sure can, dude. I don't even have problems with Pirate Warriors. First off, I'm not seeing that many anymore, so it's not that frustrating. But secondly, you play what you want to play. If it's good for you, it's good, man. Go for it. Ah, Leok would have been so incredible to see But instead, we're like stuck with no play. I think we might just have to wait here, guys, and hit a Corrupted Seer or maybe a Kodo, depending on which one's more viable. Because this, I mean, coining this Kodo into it is fine, but I still don't have a 5-drop to follow that up, right? So it's kind of risky. I don't know. I can take 4 damage. It's okay. Hopefully he goes wide with small stuff and Corrupted Seer blows him out of the game. If not, we'll have to figure something out. But we'll kill at least a Kodo, we know. We could also just play a 6/6 if we have to, but that seems like it would be the worst scenario no matter what. I'm probably still just going to Corrupted Seer here. It's good to get a minion out because of Enforcer into Stormwind. And I don't want to take that much damage off that thing. God, this sucks, but I hope I don't give him a cat with this coin is the other thing. If I give him a cat with the coin, although it will die? It'll die, so I do hope I give him a cat. Never mind, I want to give him a cat. I'm sad that I didn't give him a cat. We would love to give him a cat. It's good to have a minion out, though, for the Enforcer. This is clearly, like, Freezing Trap, which would be totally fine. Please make it Freezing Trap. Oh, he's playing more. What is this guy's hand about? So we'll test, well, we'll test Explosive Trap first, I guess. It's not going to die anyway, so. Misdirection? That's fine. I'll take a little face damage. It's Hunter. It's kind of scary, of course, but... So what does that mean this is? Cat, probably. Snipe, maybe? Snipe. No, Hidden Cache. Okay, that's fine. We have a silence, so that's actually great news. Thank you for the Hidden Cache, sir. Got a good hand here. We should be in a good spot to win this, as long as we can... Oh my god. Silence, yes. He Hidden Cached his freaking Volcano Sword, but Silence Trade is going to be brutally good. Silence Trade heal, like that's... Oh my god. I'd probably concede if this happened to me, honestly. Probably concede if that happened to me. Playing around Explosive Trap a little bit here. Smallest guy in the middle, or smallest health in the middle anyway. Make it feel bad. Oh! Big multi-shot hit there. He could have whiffed hard. He could have whiffed real hard, but he hit it. It's brutal. Oh my god, the removal answers! Jeez, dude. Lay off a little bit. I think Stormwind should have Powered Shield. It's totally fine. Oh! Oh, the Megasaur on this 3/7. This could be this could be fun. That's pretty good. Call of the Wild is good too, though. He's going face. Can we Kodo Sea Giant? No, we can't because of the way the math works out. That's sad. We can't Kodo Megasaur though, and that's pretty good. Kodo to kill the Leok and Megasaur to buff. Because this thing, like, we take it to 4, but it instantly goes back to 5 because we kill the minion, right? Maybe we should have Megasaur first. I don't know if it matters though. I guess plus 3 health is fine. We could have poisonous and basically did the same thing, but this would have way less health, so. Alright, now we just gotta live and we're good to go. We have a taunt though and heal, so I think we'll be fine. It's a little scary, honestly, but that's fine. That's maybe the worst target. Second worst target. No, it's the worst target, actually. Confirmed. Well, the taunt gets a lot better with that weapon up. Jeez. 12, 15. We don't have lethal anyway, do we? 17. No, we're not on lethal yet. Trying to think about any explosive shot relevance, but I don't really see it. Alright, we just gotta live. It's possible we're dead. Beast kill commands. But I mean, we're clearly in a spot to be winning here. To win. To win. I don't think that helps him any. I just used all his mana, so I think we win. Grievous Bite actually is cool, but still not enough. Stabilized. Hey Regis, how you doing? I'm doing well. Nutella lover. I love Nutella, so I'm right there with you, man. See ya, Marak88. Thanks for stopping by. 4 wins, guys. I'm not upset. I'm not unhappy with this arena deck. 4 wins feels like okay. 4 and 3 was the expected result. So anything from here might just be gravy. Might be gravy. Mage is not a good start, though, is it? Mage is never a good sign. I think we'll have to keep the gastropod here. The worst thing that could happen is we fall behind early. It's pretty awkward hands. Ugh, God. Really awkward hand. You get a cat, you get a cat. I wish, man. I wish everybody got cats all day, every day. I like dogs better, though, personally. That's actually pretty annoying, dude, to throw out there. We can't really resolve that thing very easily, ever. Gastropod doesn't do anything against it. Glacial Shard is useless. We'll just coin the Berserker on 4 and hope to God something happens that makes sense. Because honestly, I can't answer these that well. We could Shadow Word Pain one, obviously. Oh my God, just dudes all day. These are so good against us, too, because they give him cards back. Like, they get to do work, they get to kill a minion, and he gets an amazing spell in return, so I don't know. We're in a trouble spot here, honestly. Because the only way that we... Oh my God! That is a great Shadow Word Pain target, though. Praise God, that's a good Shadow Word Pain target. Oh, I wish I could do that, too, though. I'm actually going to heal this just because, you know, health-wise we're okay for now. I'm going to worry about it eventually, but that thing trades into the board fairly well, even if we break the Enrage effect, so... Might encourage him to trade ping, since he knows he kind of got wrecked on the board a little bit. Not going to trade ping, that's for sure. We might just Tentacles this thing. Go to town. Trading. It's going to have so much health. Grookfu is not very good. We could play a Sea Giant, maybe. Oh, that's a good line. It's pretty good. It's funny, he enraged it and actually killed one. That's sort of hilarious. I think we'll just Kodo now. Just trade Kodo's fine. No need to waste the Tentacles on that now. Since its health got so low, it was likely to die to so many different things. So we're okay. We stabilized. He has 6 cards, we have 6 cards. Ours are average quality at best, I would argue. That's actually an issue for me. I can't kill that right now. Crap, dude. I can go to 5. But I cannot kill that right now. That sucks. That's a good play. I think we have to Power Word Shield this. We don't have to, I guess. Well, shoot. That sucks. It'd be cool if freezing a minion kept it from doing its effect. Like, if you could freeze a Doomsayer and then it couldn't go off, that'd be awesome. But it's okay. Wish we had a silence. If we drawn Cabal Songstealer, we would have been in a great spot. We could have maybe done it with Power Word Shield, like, but I don't know. I think the 2 health here is eventually going to be very valuable, so I don't want to try that. This might actually be a decent Gastropod target, like Gastropod operative here, just because he may not have a good way to deal with the Gastropod. And then even if he does, the operative lines up okay against Malkazar. And we can maybe Tentacles the operative if it lives to trade or whatever. We don't want to go all in too much on one thing, though, because of Polymorph. That's a risk. Ooh, this could be big or bad. Oh! Clutch! Even if he got something off that, now he can't ping to do this. Like, even if he got the Frostbolt or whatever, he can't now ping off the operative, which means we get heal value. And buff value, which is good. If he trades, he might just go face. I don't think he'd trade. He's looking for face damage, but that means we can Tentacles trade or whatever, and he'll face. He got something he was targeting that with. Forbidden Flame, I bet. But then he's thinking, maybe I need to save this Forbidden Flame for a future turn. No, Freezing Potion. And he's going to try to ping it? That doesn't work against a priest, though. In fact, we're just going to heal it. We can Power Word Tentacles trade, heal, and Northshire, right? That's 6, 8. Yeah, we can. Okay. I don't know if we played around Meteor or not. I mean, we technically did, but I don't know which of these we'd rather die to Meteor. They're both pretty good at this point, so I don't really care. What would you consider to be a good replacement for Leroy in a Pirate Warrior deck? Reckless Rocketeer is good. You could even run like a Wolf Rider for a smaller curve charge. You could run... if you don't already have 2 Mortal Strikes, then the Mortal Strike would be good, depending on your list. Does anyone know anything about the next expansion? Well, the Blizzard people know about it. Not to be a smart aleck. These are annoying, aren't they? Let's test for Mirror Entity first, I guess. Let's freeze face, because we're probably going to trade into that, aren't we? Well, we don't know yet, because we might get like a... Let's test, what do we want to test first? Let's test Counterspell first. Okay, Counterspell it is. Now let's test Entity. And we'll freeze this guy, because we might trade the Northshire Cleric into the Entity target. Okay, so now we need to test Vaporize. And we'll heal this first, and then probably just play the Sea Giant. But we want to heal this before we test for Vaporize, because we're going to use the Cleric to test for Vaporize. Test for Vaporize. Okay. Not that. Now we can just play the Sea Giant. We know it's not Entity, so this is safe again. We didn't play around Meteor over there very well, but we can play around it over here a little bit. And since that's frozen, we can... He might trade the Morose and ping it or whatever, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. So that looks like what's left. Ice Block. It's not Spellbinder, because that we also tested... No, we didn't get to test Spellbinder, because the counterspell went off first, I suppose. So we're not sure it's not Spellbinder.
Just act now.
That's totally fine. We're going to hammer this guy. We have Ice Block lethal for sure, right? 15, 17, 18. Yeah, we're just going to go off ace here. Okay, Ice Block. Guess we answered that question. I think we'll just like heal this guy first, see what we get, and then probably just stag it on. Actually, we'll kill this too, and stag it on here. Ping Meteor's not very good there, so we're fine. We should be totally fine. I don't know how he wins here. I like his name though. Hey Regis, sorry I haven't been around lately. Glad to be back. Oh, no worries, Kitty Christina. I understand people have lives, they have things to do. It's not your guys' responsibility to watch me. It's my responsibility to create content that's so compelling and so exciting that you can't do anything but watch. So I'd never begrudge anybody who doesn't watch. If you choose to watch somebody else too, I can't do anything about that. Hey Mason Constantine, how's it going, dude? Is Miracle Rogue good right now? It's a good question, Kramer Crust. It's okay. It's... Whoa! He's hoping I AFK'd. I didn't know. I'm here. That's a good play, though. I like it. Good move. Miracle Rogue is solid. It's just not tier 1. Probably like tier 2.5 or something. It's playable if you're really good. And you like playing it, there's no reason not to. How good's Evolved Shaman at the moment? It's been pretty good. It's probably losing a little bit of ground, but it's been pretty good, to say the least. That was deep, bro. Thanks, Stelios. Well, I hate content creators who act like it's people's responsibility to watch or support them. It's really not anyone's responsibility. It's your job is to make them want to watch you. Like, I wouldn't ask... You shouldn't have to ask for support. The support should just happen organically, right? I think we have to keep this again. It lines up really well on 2 and 3 sometimes. Nutella Lover says, I love your content on YouTube. Now I finally come to Twitch. Well, welcome, dude. Appreciate the support on both sides of it. Happy to have you here. It's fun live streaming for sure, but YouTube is still my first love. I like making videos. I like streaming too, though, so both are great. If there was a card with those Dormu's effect for less mana, I could see it being useful just to pressure your opponent with a timer. Yeah, Life Coach would definitely quit Hearthstone if he hadn't already with such a card. That's for sure. Is this Deja Vu? My god, dude. Same deck. Same. We're going to have the same turn, too. We're going to coin out a Berserker. So we have, like, the same hand, even. This could be a good Shadow Lord Horror, depending on what he plays, actually. If he plays, like, 2 minions. Oh, god, that's actually kind of juicy for Shadow Lord Horror. Like, I know it theoretically could get better later, but will it really? I mean, we're going to get to the mid-game where there's very little 2-health stuff left. I think this is already the play. You know, and we already have a 4-drop to follow it up, so I think we're fine. We might regret that later if somehow he gets a board of doppelgangsters or whatever. It's certainly possible. Here's another 2-drop. Like, we could have waited and got some value, but if we had to play a minion or take some face damage, man, he just ruined my dreams. He just ruined my dreams with more 2-drops. So much for my mid-game logic. Screw me. We screwed it, guys. We screwed the pooch.
Aha!
And that thing disrupted all my plans for curve, so great news. Oh, God. That is brutal, what just happened. We just have to pray, I think, at this point. I don't know. We can Tentacles to kill, even if he gets a health buff, maybe. Although, no, we can't. It'll go to 6. We can't kill it. Oh, God. +1/+1 would be fine. We could deal with that. Stealth, we can't deal with. Can't be attacked, we can deal with. Well, he wouldn't take that because it just died of the trade. He knows that. Well, maybe not, depending on what he plays after this. He hasn't even played cards yet. He's just getting insane value. Poisonous! Ooh. Now that's pretty spicy. He has 6 mana. Surely he's not gonna... Is he just gonna trade ping? Trade ping. Don't play a 4-drop. Don't play a 4-drop. Don't play a 4-drop. Play the 4-drop. Oh, I desperately need Shadow Word Pain, but I can't get it. This sucks so much. This sucks so hard. I don't see how we win, honestly. I'm just playing bodies down. I know they're gonna die for free. I'm hoping to stick a minion for the Tentacles, basically. If he hadn't played anything, we would have had a great Gastropod to line up against the Fledgling. He probably would have had a removal for it, but we could have tried, right? Like, we would have certainly tried. Kodo doesn't hit the 3 attack. We didn't draw the Shadow Word Pain, or did we already use? No, we didn't draw it. This might also give me a draw into Shadow Word Pain, but this thing's probably going to get buffed out of Shadow Word Pain range before too long. That's just tough. I remember you with 1,000 subs, says Stelios to Greek. Yeah, and we're about to hit 15,000. Next day or 2, probably. Yeah, maybe 3 days. I don't know. But yeah, it's a long while ago now, but it's getting faster and faster every day. He didn't need to do that. He has Poisonous on this, right? If he's going to attack this way. That was a waste. Poisonous works through Divine Shield that way. That was weird. He just kind of wasted this Divine Shield and 4 damage, so okay with it, but we're just dead, guys. He has what, 6, 9, 13. He gets to kill this for free and do 3 face damage. Like, we're just dead. We didn't have an answer for this 1 3-drop, so we lose the game. That's how Hearthstone works now. This is fun to watch. We get to watch him pick cards all day. Hey Regis, can I get some advice? Just started an arena run and have Hunter, Shaman, and Warrior. What should I go for? I would suggest Hunter, personally. So I somehow need to draw 2 cards, both Shadow or Pain and Shadow or Death at the same time. That's my only shot here. We can buff this, but it doesn't matter because the dude can still kill it. The Divine Shield will protect it from that, though, otherwise. It doesn't matter. I have no desire to finish this game because it's just blatantly over. This is such a terrible play. Like, it just dies. But it means that it's 8 damage either way. It doesn't matter. The game is over. It's just useless. Does this guy not know he has poisonous or just being greedy?
Golden legendary.
Paul Mustescu. Man, I gotta learn to say that name. I don't know why the text-to-speech didn't go off here, but I'm happy to read your donation. But anyway, Paul Mustescu donated $5 and says, "Cheers, Regis. You deserve some support for all your great work. Keep it up." Smiley face. Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate the kind words and, of course, the donation as well. Both go a long way. I'll continue to keep trying to do great work. Double poisonous on that minion. Okay. You guys are always so kind with the cheers and the donations and the follows. Much, much love as always. So Regis, I've been messing around in ladder with a deck I called the Tiny Army. How has he not gotten that to 5 attack yet? Like, really? He's just leaving it at 4 to troll me, I think. We don't even have a taunt minion. Like, God almighty. We didn't even draw a taunt. Anyway, I've been messing around in ladder with a deck I call the Tiny Army, a paladin deck that focuses on getting as many 1/1s as possible, then adapt them or use Sunkeeper. Been having a lot of fun with it. If you want, I can send you a tweet of it, and maybe you can test it on stream. Yeah, please do. I probably won't test your exact list, but I think that's going to be one of my future deck experiments, is basically a token paladin. So I'm sure I'd love to see your list and take a little bit of inspiration and then try to build my own version of it. That'll be fun. Hey y'all, how goes the battle today? 5-2 currently in Arena, with what I would consider a mediocre deck at best. So I'm fairly happy with our 5 wins thus far. I mean, of course we're going to push for more. And it's possible we can get more, but... What's the next top 10 you're going to do? I don't know. Let me look. I have a list. The next thing on the list is... No, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the next thing, but the next thing on the list is actually more tips. Gosh, lose my voice. More tips for reaching Legend. I did a video, like, 8 tips for hitting Legend. I was going to do, like, 8 more tips. And then I got ways to fix Ice Block. So, I've done, like, how to fix cards in the past. This time around, Ice Block. And then the next top 10 specifically would be the 10 best Murlocs of all time. 10 best Murloc cards. Collectible cards, not stuff like Murloc Quest and everything. Or Shaman Quest, I mean. We got to look for some early game here, I think, against Rogue. But there you go. That's kind of the rough schedule. Who knows how that will change, but...
Job done.
Yeah, we've had just so many bad turn 2s. We don't have any good 2-drops. Why? I mean, I get it, but... Like, hitting a Northshire Cleric this game, how good would that have been, right? We'd have just been rolling on Northshire value. Just rolling all day. We could do this, or we could just like Power Word Shield one of our better minions later and freeze something better later. There's just not much pressure on the board, so kind of hesitant. If he plays a good 3-drop, we'll just be able to Shadow Word Paint it, or maybe just play a 4-drop right, Second or Corsair, depending on how it lines up with the board. He's coining a 4. Barnes is scary. That's a pretty bad Barnes target, though, as you might expect. So he does have 6 damage. Puts Barnes to 2, it sets up for Holy Nova. Corsair doesn't feel very good. I think we might actually just Shadow Word Pain the Barnes here. And I might even Glacial Shard buff it just to get a 2-3 out. We can protect that with a Second later. But I hate to waste the freeze, really. It's the thing. Honestly, I'm probably just going to do this. In fact, I just did it. Hey, Regis, greetings from the Netherlands. Hello, the Swant98. All the way across the globe. Netherlands always seemed like a cool place to go. My latest legendaries are 2 times Nat Pagel. Ooh. 1's golden at least, that's good. The Beast and Don Honcho. Can I have a blessing? Yeah, I mean... I think it's awesome. Oh, hey, Paul. Paul says, it's okay, Regis. Just call me Paul. Yeah, for sure thing. Anyway, yes, definitely the Swant98. I'm happy to issue a blessing your way. Your packs have hereby been blessed, good sir. Good luck out there, man. Probably just Tar Creeper, Power Word Shield, freeze like the 3-3. It's not the best freeze, but I need to start stabilizing. And this gives me a lot to work with. Let's just see what we get here first, though. It might change. 7 health is not actually enough, though, right? He has 8 total, so if we can freeze off some, we might be able to keep this alive for a turn and heal it, and Holy Nova. There's all kinds of things. Like, if he decides he doesn't want to trade into this because it's so many bad trades, maybe we hit a big Holy Nova, right? There's all kinds of... Or there's that. God, he's not even using minions. That's brutal. Probably just play the Crusher here. It's a big dude. Oh, he got a good card. All our cards are good. He got a good card. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. This is decent, but not good enough yet. Only problem with this thing is, right, like, I can kill 1 minion, then it sits there and it waits and doesn't do anything. Then I get to kill another minion, then it sits there and it waits and doesn't do anything. I could just go face, arguably. Well, we'll kill this Stegadon. That's pretty high health total, at least. We'll get some value out of that. Holy Nova still doesn't look great. Oh, actually, Shadow Word Horror value here is pretty sick. Yeah, because of the Stegadon, I think we have to do this. Yeah, it's too good. Killing a 4-drop is ridiculous. We don't hurt that thing. The question is, do I just leave that and go face, or do I trade into it? I think I'm going to trade into it, honestly. Now, this is also a debate here. I think we'll heal it. Because we're probably going to hurt it a little bit with Corrupted Seer at some point. It will get healed a little more from Holy Nova too, though, so it's sort of debatable. I prefer him to go wide than big. Those are both annoying to kill with Corrupted Seer, though. That's for sure. I think we'll just play 2 4-drops here. These both line up pretty well against... Or the Stegadon protects this stuff. We do not want to play into Betrayal, so we'll put the smaller guy in the middle. This doesn't do much. He gets another weapon back, but he can't attack right away, so he's kind of sitting on this guy. Ooh, I think I would have unsheathed it, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not, though, since I do have the 5-drop. Like, he's thinking about the 5-drop here. So I can actually Kodo this out and then trade into it if I want. But that only leaves me 4 mana, and there's just not much I can do for 4 mana. I think instead we're just going to play the Temple Enforcer here. And make both these guys pretty big and gross. And I'm actually going to send this one in, even though it wastes a little bit of damage. Actually, how much face damage do I have? 13? It's not enough, really, because this gets deactivated. We have 10 plus 5. Oh, we'd actually have 15 damage next turn, though. If I just go face. He could kill this, but if he does use his weapon, he's taking it anyway, so... I did not play around Betrayal, though. Crap. I don't know that I can play around Betrayal that well at this point, but I could have a little. I could have put this in the middle. Shoot. We talked about it last turn, then I just totally zoned. I may regret this. I don't know. I may regret this. We'll see. We just have enough damage to kill him if both these things attack, right? Because we have the Argent Commander. And we have removal, so... we might regret that, especially if he betrays me. We didn't play around Betrayal at all, so... oh, that's an issue, too. Crap. That's a pretty good dude. I think we'll just have to Commander Megasaur. We can trade in this guy and the Commander to kill it. This guy will be active again next turn, so... wish we had a silence. Like, we've whiffed on our silence far too often this game, I feel like. How do we play best around Betrayal here? It doesn't matter from this point, I guess. Like this. Do I want to trade heal, or do I just want to go face again? The problem is I leave him 8 damage if I don't trade, and we're at 12, so I think I have to trade this time. The question is, do I heal the minion? I don't think I do. 3 health means if he uses the weapon, he goes down to 9, and then this thing attacks. We have the Holy Nova still. I think we just trade and play the Megasaur for more threats. I don't feel like we've played this perfectly at all. I feel like we could have had a different line that worked out better. I don't know. It feels like everything's just been a little too awkward. So we have lethal multiple ways. Yeah, okay, cool. We still won, thankfully, just on cards, but I feel like there was probably different lines there that worked out better. Alright guys, so 6 wins. That's more than I anticipated with this deck, honestly. I just don't think it's that good, but 6 wins is, I'm happy. 7, obviously magic number. I'd love to get to 7, but I'm pretty satisfied. Crit pressed the button. Indeed, he did. Stelios. Is he like pressing the button all the time now? Does he just like not care about the button anymore? I don't watch, so I don't know. Waspian says, "Hey Regis, watching from India. Love your vids." Well, hey man, welcome from India. No, I didn't get the notification, says Blobfish. Well, if you're looking for Twitch notifications, I think I don't know how it works for sure, but what people tell me is if you go up to the top at the follow button, and you click the follow button, there's going to be like a little pop down that shows like a bell or a switch or something you have to click to specifically get notified, I think. Hey Regis, how's it going? Asks Equite. It's going well, dude. Going pretty well. We're doing much better in this arena run than I thought we would based on our deck. We have Bloodfin Raptor. We have... what else do we have? We have Grookfu Master. We've got some, like, synergy cards, you know, we're a priest that we don't synergize with, like Megasaur and Corsair. Although the Megasaur has actually been pretty clutch a couple times with our Corrupted Seer. Overall, though, card quality is just pretty weak. Some weird... Nightblade. Oh, Nightblade, too, is the culprit in this deck. Has not been good for us yet, either. Yeah, that's okay. We've got a solid curve for once. But I'm afraid we're going to curve out too fast, and he's going to have card advantage, and we're going to lose. I mean, one of those is a weak Flame Elemental, but... this guy does certainly get good with Priest, though. We can keep it healed, it just goes forever. Which is nice. Regis has 6 wins? Yeah, Mysterious C. We've, I think we've outplayed the deck a little. Played up a couple times. Got lucky, certainly, a few times, too. Can't deny that. This is a great Shadow Word Horror, guys. Not. Since these both do the same thing, but this one does actually have potential synergies later, we'll play the Corsair to be safe. We could have healed this to play around the clear, because he can actually kill it now with the ping. But if he commits a ping on 4, that means most likely our Corsair gets to live. And I'm just as happy with that as like the infinite value of this Imp Master, right? Although our hand is already getting fairly awkward. Fireball instead. So this does get to live. That's cool. We may just end up healing this instead of playing a dude. I hope we hit like a 2 or a 3 drop. Tar Creeper, probably best draw on the deck. Shadow Word Pain would be okay. Northshire Cleric would be a great draw. Power Word Shield would be fine. Actually, Power Word Tentacles would be a great draw too. Shadow Word Pain's fine. I'll take it. Just to protect this guy. He's generating, or she, I guess, is generating ridiculous value at this point. She's now what? We summoned 3 imps off of her. She's still at 1-4. So she's currently a 4-7 in stats for a 3-drop. And more to come, right? More to come. Yeah, we got an imp factory rolling. That's right, Mysterious Sea. Hey Regis, just wanted to let you know that I took your idea about a control Galvadon deck, and I believe I made it work, so thanks. That's awesome. I'd love to see the list. Tweet me a list. I'm super curious. Oh, that guy's a problem for Priest, isn't he? Gross. I think we just kill it, right? These imps are gonna die eventually to junk damage anyway. So we might as well get some value out of them while we can. And we don't have any other plays anyway, so... This hand is still brutally awkward. We need some threats. Because, like, we're ahead on tempo and board right now, but we're not doing anything with it. Like, we need a Stormwind Champion. Stat. Frozen Crusher. Temple Enforcer. Something here to pressure the board. Otherwise, he's just eventually going to hit the Blizzard or the Meteor or whatever that blows us out of the game. Here's Blizzard right here. 4 mana Blizzard. Coin 5 mana Flame Strike, in fact. Nope, Firelance Portal. Well, that's not that bad. Hopefully we can death it. Yeah, we can. Okay. Oh, we did hit the Crusher, but I think death, Megasaur will be fine for now. This guy just pumping out imps, or this girl, excuse me. If you guys didn't know, if you look at the artwork, the imp up here on her shoulder is actually this imp artwork. It's just been flipped and zoomed in. It's the same imp. It's cool. You can see her shoulder pad, basically, the imp is sitting on. This guy's using a lot of his burst damage for our minions. That's good. That means he's going to run out of that junk later when he's looking to gas us down with... That's probably not the right way to say that, but when we're running out of gas and he's looking to burn us in that phase of the game. I think Crusher heal is a great play here, and we'll probably even trade into that. Cost me an imp down the road theoretically, but we should have played this on the other side for Meteor. Oh well. Oh well. Cost us a 1-attack dude regardless, but this one's slightly better, so. Yeah, you're right, Clarinet. I called it too. Didn't play around Meteor there. I'm too quick sometimes for my own good. Start talking to you guys and I play too fast. Never punished, though. Never punished. It would theoretically cost us, what, a 1-1? We played around a little. We didn't put the guy in the middle, at least. We half played around Meteor. What is going on here? What's he thinking about? Face? Don't go face, bro. He finally killed it. Good for him. Yeah, I think we'll have to draw off. Just trade and draw. We're not to the point where we can turn for face damage yet, so... I think we do want to keep this alive as much as possible, so let's Power Word Shield it. It's a good turn for card draw, that's for sure. We're a little susceptible to what? Flame Strike, I guess, but even that, the Frozen Crusher lives, so he can only ping trade. Our hand is just garbage, though. We need to win the game with these minions, basically, I think. He's going to swing on us too hard, too soon with that many cards in hand. Like, we're just waiting for it. Ooh, that's a good Holy Nova target. Play something I can damage... Oh, yes! Oh, God. Thank you, sir. We're going to have to sacrifice our... No, we won't. We're totally fine. Oh, my God. This is brutally good. Brutally good. So good. No way. No way, dude. No way. How good was that turn? Oh my god. That was a turn. Wow. Would a 0/4 Death Rattle taunt that can't be targeted by spells or hero powers and had Death Rattle resummon this minion finally kill aggro? Yes! It would make silence unbelievably important in the meta. That's crazy sounding. Huh. Oh, I don't mind that so much. Like, that's a lot of resources going into that. We have 7 damage. We can't get to lethal yet. Let's draw a card, though, because it might make a difference. No, it didn't. Okay. Let's play another big guy. What's the best way to play around Meteor here? Put the 2 biggest guys on the outside, I guess. Doesn't really matter. They're all at weird health totals anyway. The weakest dude's in the middle, though. Are we going to get 7 wins, guys? We have a good hand now thanks to that sick Holy Nova play. That was just insane. Stop taking the Tentacles, too, for the Northshire Cleric was just ridiculous. I honestly can't believe how good that was. That was so good. This guy's like, how does this guy get this many good cards? But then we play Nightblade, and he's like, wait a minute. What? Nightblade? That doesn't fit here. This is a 7-win game. You're not supposed to have Nightblade. What are you doing, dude? Nightblade's not right. Oh, that's too slow. Like, you might get like a Frost Nova or something to stall out a turn, but otherwise, that's so slow. Ice Block helps too, maybe. We don't have anything to kill secrets. Let's just trade these 2. Well, let's test for like Vaporize first, of course, right? Like, cool. We'll play. Guys, 7 wins. It's pretty good. I don't think this deck's a 7-win deck, but we're doing it. I wonder how much farther we can go now. I don't think very far. I think we're going to get blown out next game. But, God, that's great. I'm so happy we got 7 wins with this deck. I mean, it's feeling a little better. We've just had a couple really fortunate turns that have won me games, honestly. I think that's been the difference. Top deck some important Shadowward Pains at some point. Crazy Holy Novas. What else did we hit? Something really big one time. Maybe a Kodo or something, or a Seer. Man, it's surprising how well we're doing. I don't think it's me either. I don't think I've even played that well. Just good luck a little, maybe. Frost Nova didn't give him a turn. You're right. We did have the silence. You're right. It's right. We would have still killed him. What's the next tier score? It was like 70.6. See you, TN45. Thanks for stopping by as always, dude. What's up with this queue? I can't make the deck tracker bigger, guys.
Knowledge is power. The light shall bring victory.
I mean, that's debatable, but it's just so bad against Mage. I don't think we can keep it. Somebody asked, why didn't you silence your 8/8 dude? It's a good question. I don't know the exact turn you're talking about because I'm catching up to chat. But silence is a more valuable... Unless I had lethal with it exactly, which would have been a pretty clear misplay. Silence is a pretty good asset to have in hand to get around stuff like taunts and everything when... The 8/8's still going to be there, whether you silence it or not. It's not going to die necessarily. If he's going to kill it, he's going to kill it. So you might waste a silence on him and he's just going to Meteor or whatever. Pyroblast, actually, in that instance anyway. So why not save your silence like to get through a taunt or get some sort of value later? I don't think you necessarily need the 8 damage that specific turn when your silence might do something more important later. As long as we still had a big board that looked like it was going to win us the game. There's no need to necessarily go all in with your resources when you can save your resources to accomplish something more specific that you don't know yet that you may or may not need later. I think I'm actually going to Power Word Shield this Gastropod here. Just mostly for the card draw. It could be annoying for him, probably not, but we do have a good curve out of this, so it might trade into something, you know. A 3/3, for instance. It could trade into make him ping, that kind of stuff. How much longer do you have left, says Cake is Noli. Still another more than 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. I think I'll stop around 6 p.m. my time, and it's currently 3:55 p.m. So, wow, that's not a very good turn. How often does Gastropod get to attack face? Like never. That is a rare sight indeed. But we got a good curve here. The question is are we going to buff this Gastropod or buff another minion? That's the question. Is that a Vaporize?
Excuse me, you are on.
That's a good play. That's why he pinged it down. Makes more sense that way. We're still going to play this. Even if it's Entity, we're not giving him anything that great. It's just a trade back. Like he gets a. That was a great turn though. Basically, he got. He cleared a Gastropod. He got a 2/3, and he got a 4/4. Like a pretty good turn. We could have. I guess we could have Glacial Shard Megazord to test the Entity, but at the end of the day, I think I'm more. I care more about this tempo eventually later than I do giving him a decent minion or not. Like not like Nightblade's a great minion, right? Could silence that. That'd be great. I don't know what to do, actually. I think I might just freeze it and Megasaur. He's going to ping the Glacial Shard, obviously. But then we can actually Megasaur heal with the Cleric next turn to draw after trading it in. We might also just buff the Megasaur with the Temple Enforcer. I'd like to hit the Temple Enforcer buff on maybe the Cleric, but regardless... We could just play the Enforcer, but that's not very good. I kind of now wish I had used this to activate the Mirror Entity, because I don't know that I'm going to get much tempo out of it. I might just play the Megasaur here and just heal face in alternative world. I think this is probably okay. It's a little slow, but it's basically a 6-mana 5/4, right? It's not very good. But these are all such good active on-board cards. Oh! Clutch! I mean, at the end of the day, not that good, but still pretty insane. Oh, this is the wrong order. We could actually clear the board here. If we felt the need. We could trade Seer. It might be worth it, honestly. Because the Enforcer, like, doesn't do that great against the Cleaner with the ping. Because it stays alive. I think we might. We could freeze though. No. I think we'll just. I think we'll Temple Enforcer freeze this dude. And buff the Megasaur and trade. It's okay. Well, I should have put. Well, I don't know. It's debatable whether this is playing on Meteor or not, right? Do you want 2 things to die that are weak and this thing live? Do you want this thing to die and this thing to take damage, or this thing to live? Like, there's about 75 different ways to play around Meteor always, I feel like. Shoot. We can clear his board, right? But, ugh, doesn't feel very good. I honestly might just silence this, trade into that guy, heal with the Cleric, but then we are just blown out by Flame Strike. Or really any AoE. And he still has a 6/8, is the problem. I don't know. I don't think we can go toe-to-toe with this guy for long, though, because our card quality sucks. So we're going to have to try to do something sneaky here. This is gonna die, but we'll put it over here, I think.
I see gold in your future.
I really don't like this very well, though. It splits our resources the best, I think, but I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys. It's a little bit flame strike proof because of the 2 5 health guys. I don't know. There might have been a better way to do that turn. I'm sure there was. Just felt to me like everything was a little off. If we cleared his board, which we could have, like, where did that leave us was the thing. Like, what do we have left? We have a Song Stealer and a Cleric. And we don't have this Power Word Tentacles yet because we wouldn't have drawn it. We would have had a weird hand. Corrupted Seer on the board. Like I think I like the idea of this just maybe not being able to kill stuff fast enough and we just go face a bunch and win the game. Because we have 17 damage theoretically right now. Wow! That's so interesting. Like, I understand why he did that. Especially if he's gonna, like... Well, no, I don't. I'm actually not sure I do understand why he did that. He doesn't want me to get card advantage because... You know, he has a pretty good card advantage here, but we have a lot of threats on board. We can Shadow Repain that and go face for 16 if we want. I don't think that gives me any kind of lethal, though. Oh, Corrupted Seer might end up being better and just trade into that.
It only costs my soul.
I think I would have just taken the Bog Creeper, personally. Shadow Word Pain, and then Kodo is also pretty good. Can heal this up to 5 to deny this trade. And then he's got to kill everything while I'm trying to go face. I don't hate that. Everything's at 5 health, so it plays around Flame Strike a little bit. Yeah, let's try this. I don't know, guys. Again, we could play more of a value game and like play the Seer, Shadow Word Pain this, kill that. We'd have like 11 damage on board. But I think based on how he handled this Bog Creeper last time, and didn't like AoE us this turn, I think we're just going to go for it. I think we're just going to go for it here. We might regret this, I mean, but only the 3/5 needs to live here because of the Tentacles, right? We can maybe get through a taunt, like, let's just go for it. Let's try to win the game. Why are we sitting here playing value when he has 5 cards and we only have 2, you know? Like, we can't do that all day. We gotta turn the corner. He's not AoEing, it looks like. That's a good sign. Ah, that's pretty good. Crap. As far as we can tell, though... Oh, he's gonna be able to kill enough. It looks like. Corrupted Seer's pretty good, though, too, here. We're gonna have 10 damage and he's at 13. But again, Corrupted Seer will clean up a tad. If we want to go that route. Ah, shoot. We can't Sea Giant and Corrupted Seer. Crap. Maybe we Sea Giant and trade into the Bog Creeper. Ugh. God. If we Corrupted Seer, we can't do anything with either of these minions. So annoying. We can clear the board, though. We can trade, heal, Corrupted Seer, face. I think that's the right play. This goes down to 1, we heal it up to 3, yeah, that's fine. This is pretty susceptible again, but... I mean, this just gets pinged off, but at least he has to commit the ping to it. That's 8 mana, it might matter. Flame Strike, bad. Blizzard, bad. Meteor, bad. All that junk's still bad. Great to see you stream, and says Heartbreaker Hearthstone. Thanks, dude. Majnar, the deck score for this run was like 70.6. So, not my best ever, for sure. We just got some weird choices right. This should be enough if both these minions live and he doesn't taunt with the Tentacles. We have 9 damage. That heal was brutal. That really changed our clock. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Okay, we win. Cool. Whew! Barely eked that one out, guys. That was scary. Oh, Heartbreaker, thanks for the follow, by the way. welcome to the stream, dude. Guys, 8 wins. Hey, I'm not upset about this. I'm pretty happy, in fact. 8 wins with a what I still think is a fairly poor deck. Mediocre at best. I think some luck has been on our side, sure. But still, okay with it. I mean, we've basically gotten lucky times that we haven't seen that we've gotten lucky, which I think, by the way, is always an important skill for Hearthstone players to have, to realize that guy didn't flame strike me, he didn't meteor me, we didn't get blizzarded, we didn't get stalled out. Like, there were a lot of things that happened that we never even saw that had a big positive impact on our game there. Why don't we ever get Northshire Clerics on turn 1? Ever. This entire game. I do not think I can Bloodfin Raptor into that. I think we just wait. I mean, we're probably going to have to eventually, but I'm certainly not going to coin it out. Probably just have to play it at some point. Maybe a face heal's enough and we just coin out the Berserker. Oh, we can shield the Raptor at least, but then that leaves me with no 3-drop either. Next turn. Maybe we do that for true on 3 instead of now. Instead of using the coin. See what we draw one more time. Get this out on 3, this on 4. Maybe 5 here if this survives. The call's not very good. I wish we could hit a Corrupted Seer against this guy. It looks like he's playing a very, very fast deck. Wouldn't mind seeing like a Stegodon. Oh my god. The Seer would be so good. But we can't get it out in time. It's going to be too slow. We'll be dead by the point that comes. So we got to try this still. This line here. It's okay. I just hope he keeps playing this. Why don't we have Sea Giant either? Like, oh my god, so many things would be so great against this. Sea Giant would be fantastic. Clerics would have been great. Ooh, that's interesting. He's gonna go face? That's risky when you just gave me bananas, dude. That's so risky with the nanners. I don't think I like that decision. We'll kill this Raptor. It's actually, even though, well, I guess we won't. I guess, ooh, that's a good draw. We could take it to 3/6 too, so that it forces the Mukla to attack it. God, that takes a coin though, and the coin would be so good with Corrupted Seer. Shoot. And Corrupted Seer is going to get worse if we play this, because he's just going to trade in everything. God, I think we're going to take the slow route here, guys. We're going to take the greedy plan. He's going to trade the Mukla in here, and he might just go all face. If he goes all face, Seer's going to catch us up so hard. We're risking it a little here, obviously, but still, I'm playing the Seer game plan. We might regret it, but hopefully he plays more small stuff. Oh! Oh! Why would you play that against Priest on turn 5? Like, we're not going to do Holy Nova like you might expect, but my god, is this good. Wow. Wow. This is insane. Oh, I hate that he's doing that damage right now, but we do have... He's not inevitable because we do have our own hero power here. So we can just trade Stegodon heal. Actually, we don't need the Stegodon yet. We'll just play the Corsair to apply some pressure here. And we pretty much have to heal face every turn, I think. Stegodon is so good with the nanners. We can do that like next turn maybe. Stegodon nanner heal. We're still in danger, guys. Like, we can easily still lose this game because I guess we actually don't heal every turn because we need to buff this to kill that thing. Oh, we can actually Shadow Word Death it if we want, but I don't know. We have another way to kill it, so I think we'll just do it this way. And hope to God he doesn't have Deadly Shot, I guess. We'll just pray there's no Deadly Shot in his deck, or in his hand in particular. We have a lot of removal, but we need to kill him too before he kills us. Oh, that sucks! That sucks so hard. That is so brutal. Dude, not cool. I'm gonna go ahead and nanner that while we have the spare mana. The math... Maybe not, actually. Next turn, what are we going to do? Like, crush or heal? We'll have a spare mana. I guess we'll save it, just in case it matters later. It might really matter. I don't know if I'd call that a punish, Justin Monahan. The result hurt. Yes, it sucked. But it wasn't really a punish in a traditional sense. We can just Death Horror. 7 mana, heal face. It's not perfect, but I wish we had our silence, man. Feels like we never get a silence. We could try to go all in on this gastropod, but that seems so risky. I don't know. We don't actually have to horror, but we don't know that it will ever be good again, is the problem. Because we could death, trade, pain. It's 5. We could even play the Stegodon. I think I like the horror better, though. It allows me the hero power, too. We're just on a race, and we're not applying enough pressure, because he's playing good stuff every turn. Like, he's doing something we have to deal with every turn. So we need to get out ahead of this eventually, but he's still got 4 cards somehow. Like, how does he still have 4 cards? Man. That's a problem. I think we have to go all in on the gastropod now. Nope, never mind. This is a card that exists. Sure. It's worth too, by the way. I mean, it sucks that we didn't kill multiple things with it, but just to deny that thing any sort of value is insane. That's actually kind of hard to deal with. Both of those are kind of hard to deal with. I think we can Sea Giant. Trade in this guy, maybe. No, actually, we probably nanner this one and trade in this way. That's 7 mana. We can heal face. He's gone a couple turns now without hero powering, and that's allowed me to catch up. Like, that turn he spent 9 mana, so I'm gaining health a little bit, which is really nice. Because I'm assuming we're going to win the board eventually. Oh, we didn't play particularly well around Explosive Shot, I guess, but should be okay. That's an easy trade. This is an easy trade if he doesn't trade this way. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wow! Yes! I was like, why can't I play my card? Oh my god! 9 wins with this deck! Man. Yeah, I can't believe it! Hey, Matsu112, long time no see. Right back at you. Thanks so much for stopping by, though. Appreciate it as always. Happy to have you guys when you can make it. Yeah, they're not bananas, they're nanners. Guys, nanners. Obviously. Mod Squad in the house, what's up? Hey, Waving and Fat Dude. Yeah, by the way, you said about the schedule I saw. This is one of the bonus streams on the schedule, so this is not one you can learn necessarily unless you look specifically at the schedule, of course. Lucky Monkey Man, thanks for the follow. We were pretty lucky Monkey Man last game there with that, those nanners. We were a little lucky. I gotta pee so bad, but we just keep winning games. Like, I can't stop now. Not with this win rate happening. This is not very good against Mage, but whatever. It might still do work. It actually can be good, I suppose. Hey, that's a good curve for us, so we'll probably lose this game now that we actually have a decent opening hand. This is probably the game we lose. Because so far we've been all about the comebacks. 9 wins, though. Man, I am just stunned. I thought this was a 4-win deck. We had a lot of 4 and 3, I think was probably the most prominent guess. We're at 9. Sometimes you have to risk it for the biscuit. I like that, Void Blood. That's a good motto, dude. Just got 6 times Mind Blasted by Renounce Warlock. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. So we can't really play this on 2 without a minion out there. We have to wait to play it with a minion, because he can just ping it and then it doesn't do anything, right? It's a ping for a card, which sucks. Once there's a minion out there, it's okay if he pings it, because then it does some damage along the way. Is he going to coin something? See, for instance, now we can play this. And it contests that. Although the question is, do we want to? Because we could also just play the Imp Master here. But I feel like the Imp Master is going to give him a little bit too much value. Because this gets cool later when we can hero power it too. So let's just play this. If he wants to ping it, he can, but he loses his minion and his turn, basically, because he's committing 2 mana on turn 3. He might float a mana. The trade works out fine for us, too. If he plays another dude, we can kill that, maybe, too. Dream scenario is he plays like a loot hoarder, right, and doesn't trade. That would be just a magnificent result. Arcane Intellect's also okay. Just means I get up on the board. We'll go ahead and make this trade, too. There's no reason to get sneaky with it. Just play our 4-drop. I'm okay with that going 1 for 1, because now we do have board. He has a lot of cards, which is scary. Hopefully we can catch up with like a Shadow Word Horror or something. Knight played on 5 doesn't feel very good. We could Imp Master Bloodfen though. God, the card quality in this hand is garbage. Shadow Word Death is a good card. Imp Master's an okay card, but man. Do you think you'll get 12 wins? No, I do not. Frankly, I don't know how we got this far, because usually by the time you get to like 8-9 wins, most people's decks are really good. And our deck is not really good. We do not have the card quality to compete at this level. So we're just going to get ran over probably this game based on how many cards he has in hand and our lack of damage and pressure. Like if we had 4 minions on the board and he was whiffing, like that'd be fine. But have you ever considered aiming high to finish top arena for a month? I have not considered that yet. No, I mean, it's certainly a possibility. Well, let me say it. I don't know that it's a possibility. My average for Ungrow right now for streamed runs is a little over 6. Excuse me, a little over 6, and it will go up pretty significantly from this run too. But still far from. I think basically you got to get over 7 to even get close to the leaderboard. So I'm not really that close. But also we've played some classes that weren't ideal because they're on stream. So maybe if I played the best classes every time, I could get a little closer. But I don't think I'm just not good enough. And I don't say that like as a humble thing. I just legitimately don't think I'm good enough, not to be humble or cute or whatever. I don't know. This turn totally sucks. I guess I could have. Why didn't I hit that instead? Honestly, I don't know. I should have hit that. Because it was going to kill itself after. I should have just hit that. I don't know why I hit the little one. Why didn't we just hit the big one? For some reason I was thinking it's 4 health, so I can't do anything with it. But it would have killed itself, so I should have just hit this one. Because now he's going to... Well, it actually may not matter yet. It depends on what happens this turn, whether that matters or not. Maybe I was playing for Shadow Word Horror value. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. We were playing for the Shadow Word Horror value, guys. That's the excuse. Hey, Regis, are you a Pokemon fan? Not really, I suppose. I mean, I think they're cool. I like the actual characters and the design from a sort of design standpoint, but I'm not like a Pokemon player, I guess. If that makes sense. Oh, I wish there was like a good way to do this Holy Nova, but there's really not. Like, I can heal this guy though and trade. Can trade. That's fine. What do I do with the rest of my turn though? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, I can't heal this guy and trade actually, because he'll lose the attack and then we can't kill it. We have to sacrifice this guy. In that case, we can just play Nightblade. It's fine. Could heal this to play around the ping, but I don't think that's worth. If he has to ping, he can't do much else with this turn, at least. Yeah, top of the leaderboard's like 7.7, but the bottom of the leaderboard is like 7.1, basically, from what I looked last time for the arena leaderboard. So to make the leaderboard, you have to get to like over 7, you know. To get high on the leaderboard, you'd have to get even higher, but... Guys, our hand's garbage. I don't think we can win this. He has 10 cards in hand. He's a 9-win mage with 10 cards in hand. You know it's Meteor, 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 Primordial Glyph, Primordial Glyph, Primordial Glyph, Flame Strike, Blizzard, Flame Strike. That's his hand. Like, we don't have enough shenanigans in our deck to win. Like, there's just not enough here. Chronic K has followed. Welcome, dude. Kitty Christina says last month the leaderboard was 7.9. That's crazy good. I don't know how guys do that stuff. Good for them, though. That's for sure. It's actually a pretty good draw. Oh, so close, but so far.
This one's mine.
I think we're actually going to kill this. To maybe protect my Northshire Cleric from something like, I don't know what, but it's possible.
Golden legendary!
Long time, no see.
Buzz Falcon with the insane $15 donation. Buzz, that's crazy, dude. You've donated so much already in the past, and now you're tossing in another 15. That's so nuts. But thank you so much, dude, for the huge chunk of change, frankly. And yeah, I'm happy to have you back, and not just because you're donating, good sir, but I'm just happy to see you in chat, contributing probably soon, I'm sure, chatting along with us and having fun. So thank you so much, dude. Ah, if only. I think I'm going to freeze that to maybe protect. I think the only way I win this game, and I still don't think we're going to win this game, but the only way I win this game is to draw like a bajillion cards. And I think playing this and perhaps protecting my Northshire Cleric from something means that that could be a possibility with double Northshire Holy Nova next turn. Oh, I want to freeze this. Can you not freeze your own minions? That's weird. I would think you'd be able to. Freeze an enemy, it says. Not just freeze something. Figures a 9-win mage will have 11 cards in hand. Yeah, right? He basically did have exactly 11 cards because he had Babbling Book, which was his 10th card, was turned into 11th card. But anyway, I should let's real fast. I want to show you something here. Let's real quick. Buzz Falcon now total after that $15 donation, creeping the leaderboard here. $70 total donated. That's just crazy. Thank you so much, Buzz. That's so much money, dude. Greatly, of course, deeply appreciated as always. So you played a secret. That's scary, as always. Off Primordial Glyph. What does that mean, though? Was it off Glyph? We don't know for sure. I didn't watch close enough, but...
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I don't actually mind that. That means I get to get some additional Holy Nova value. Play the other one, too. Yeah! This, guys, is how we get in the game. Because look at what we're going to do. We're going to heal this. Ah, shoot. We're going to give him a mountain of cards, too. Crap. I could have Shadow Word Horde, by the way. It's looking better since we see that, but... I want my cards, right? Like, we got to get some cards. We're going to give this guy half as many cards as us, which is annoying. So we were going to trade here and then Holy Nova. But again, we're going to give him a ton of cards. And I think even if we do this and it dies simultaneously, it still gets all the cards. So I think we're going to kill this one, since he's going to get all the cards anyway. Is this going to give me too many cards? No, we have 6. This will take us to 8. He might overdraw eventually. No, not yet. Oh, no, I'm going to go to 10. I'm going to go to 10. I'm not going to 8. I'm going to 10. I forgot to double count my draws. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. We're going to potentially overdraw here, but I'm going to play this instead of the shield so we don't overdraw. No, it's a bad play. I don't care if we overdraw. We have plenty of cards. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we overdraw, because we have so many cards. Like, there's nothing we need. It's not like a constructed deck. Overdrawing is fine. Whatever. Alright, so now we have some tools. It's just, can we use them in a constructive way? I don't know. We'll see. We have a lot of tools. It looks like he's gonna have a lot of tools too.
Hand is too full.
That's fine. That was actually a pretty good card. I'm a little sad about that one, but... Do I just go ahead and do this? Like, no, it's not that good. I want to heal my guy now, but now I can't draw... I went double Northshire, basically, guys. You never go full Northshire, and I went full Northshire. Let's just do this and play the Sea Giant, I think. It'll stay at 5, right? I'm destroying 1 and adding 1, so it should stay at 5. And we'll put this... Guess we'll put it over here. Alright. Let's see what happens. I don't know, guys. This is scary. Oh, goodness. That's annoying. That's scary. We have a lot of guys out, so... What can we do with that? Not much, really. We could trade in both Northshires and Corrupted Seer and just blow up the whole board, but that doesn't seem very good. That's interesting, because now I just get to trade in and kill that. That's an interesting play. Ooh. Do we have lethal? 14, 17, 19. No, but we're so close with this silence. But anyway, I think we trade here. Face for 14. Play the Crusher, maybe? We don't have lethal, right? Like, I'm nervous I'm going to miss lethal here, but we don't have the math. It's just not there. It's not on the board, so we can't play both of these, so that's not it.
Right away.
That was going to... If we silenced it, though, it wasn't going to do damage, so that's not relevant to the conversation. We have 9. I don't think fatigue is going to matter, so I'm going to try to heal this up. Do I want to play this? It's bad against, like, Flame Strike, but good against a lot of other stuff. I'll just throw it out there. Our hand's pretty full anyway. Our hand's pretty full. I don't know if we're going to have the damage. I don't know if we're going to have the damage if he clears here. Oh, that's too slow. That's way too slow. You can't win like that. There's no way. Frost Nova maybe keeps him alive here. That's it? Taunt doesn't do it. Wow. Guys. How did we beat a 9-win mage with 10 cards in hand? I called the... I called the line we were going to take. I said we have to get a crazy hand off of double Northshire Cleric Holy Nova. And by God, we did it. That's exactly what happened. We got a crazy big hand off of Northshire Cleric Holy Nova, and we somehow won that freaking game. We are 10 wins right now with a 70.6 tier score deck. Not a 74, not even a 72. 70. Barely creeped over 70. We've got Nightblade in this deck. We're doing some work. I don't think we can get 12 still. I mean, obviously we're going to try. We're going to try. We're going to try. We're going to try, but I just don't think we can do it. This is scary, guys. This is scary. Someone asked, guys, is Aya Blackpaw good? Definitely so. Yo, because your awesome beard says Electroblast. Well, if that's the case, we'd get... If it was up to my beard, we'd get 12 wins every game. So I don't think that's what's causing it. Like, that would always be 12 wins. Aha! If you get 12 wins, I open 15 packs. Just open 15 packs anyway. Why put it on me? Just open your packs. Have some fun. Nutella Lover has followed. Thanks for hanging out for a while, Nutella, and then finally following. Much appreciated. I don't know if we're going to find a game, guys. Any win from here is absolutely just ice on the cake, dude. Not icing, ice. Because we got Glacial Shard in hand, right? We'll keep the Shard and the Tar Creeper, I think. Shard is halfway decent against Shaman because they don't always have pings, right? Like, even in the early game, it might be a card we could play. I still want to make sure... Ooh, Northside Cleric's good. Northside Cleric's good. Because if he does play like a 3...
Golden legendary!
Number 1 baby.
Buzz Falcon, I'm not sure that did make you number 1, unfortunately. Hold up. Buzz Falcon donated $26. Insane, Buzz. Like, you gotta stop, dude. That's crazy. But I think that put you at $96, didn't it? Where were you at? Maybe you were at 75? Hold up. We can look real fast. I'm not gonna ask you for $4 more or $5 more, but you went from 70 to 96, Buzz. So that would technically... I'm so sorry, Buzz. You're number 1 in my heart. You're number 1 in my heart always, but technically that put you to number 2 still. Mr. Anderson, thank you for the follow. Buzz, you certainly don't have to donate anymore, though. Please don't, in fact. Spend it on some packs, man. Spend it on some packs. I know that this cost me a turn 4 play, by the way, but I think we'll get to heal it maybe and do some card draw off of it, so that's a pretty big advantage. Oh, yeah, I'll trade into that and heal. That's totally fine. Oh my god, yes. I'll take the cards now. I might even kill this. Yeah, we'll kill it too, since we got the double card draw and have another Roshire. That's a totally fine trade. Buzz, dude, please don't. I'll hack in the numbers to put you number 1 if it saves you $5, dude. I assume you thought you were at 75, but I'm so sorry, dude. But thank you so much. That's crazy. Regis, we don't see the... Oh, God! Oh, I forgot! Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, I forgot. We checked the screen, I forgot. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, bros, forgive me. I think we can just play the element... I guess you could probably tell what happened from how I traded, but... I think we'll trade here and just heal for cards again. Like, I think we can go card advantage since he's playing so slow on tempo here that it's maybe we'll hit a Bloodfin. Operative's fine. We can just play this guy too. Since we had a curve there. Sorry guys. Buzz Falcon ruined the stream. He says, "My bad, fellas. Not your fault. I'm just dumb." When you really want people to watch your latest video. Yeah, the funny thing is, that's not even my latest video anymore. It's out of date. James Foofle says, professional streamer. It's also going to be on the YouTube video, guys, so it's going to get even worse from here. I think we might just Tentacles this, right? And go ham? Trade into the O2? Leave those up, but have a giant dude? It's a little bit of a hex bait issue, I guess. Maybe we could Tentacles the Cleric instead? To split our resources some? Yeah, I think I like that a little better. This becomes Hex bait as well, though. All those minions are kind of good against Hex, so I guess we give it to the taunt just in case he doesn't have the Hex here. We could just not do this at all and play other stuff as well. But I'm a little bit worried about Volcano, too. If a Shaman has made it this far in the game, you kind of have to assume they have Volcano, right? So part of me wants to just draw more cards, right? We could, like, trade, and then finish off with this one to guarantee one of these kills. And then we could heal again. But that only leaves me with 3 mana, and I can't do much with that. So I guess we have to just kind of Tentacles here. I think this thing's actually my least valuable card, but it's the thing I want to die the most. So we'll just go here, I guess. I don't know. This is Hex bait, like I said, but what can I do? Maybe we should have put it on the Cleric.
Aha!
There's no way to know. There's no way to know. Yeah, waving at Fat, you're fine. I haven't specifically made it public, but it's not a secret, so... It's not a secret. By any means. Do you want to cast a spell? Oh, well, that's not so bad. We can actually just Shadow Word Death that. I think we might. We might just trade Death. Actually, we'll trade with the Creeper, and then we'll Death it, and then we'll trade this into the boar to clear the board. Nope, we won't, because he's sacrificing the boar. Okay. That's also... Well, actually, maybe Argent Commander's just a little better here. I'm still super worried about Volcano, though. Like, I don't want to be too far ahead on the board, because then Volcano becomes really gross. I guess we still do this. We can't totally play around Volcano all day. It's going to blow us out eventually, right? And we'll just have to make a comeback. But I'd rather it happen now when he doesn't have much mana remaining than later when he has a ton of mana left. Actually, there's... No, this is fine. So Volcano clears our board here. It's 5, 12, 13. But we'll just hope he doesn't have it. I don't know. We're at 10 wins. I don't think we can be too goofy with playing around stuff right now. We can reload at least a little bit. Here's Volcano. He's been sitting on it. Yeah. This is what I was worried about. Like, trading too much, but... The math wouldn't have made much of a difference regardless, because he basically would have traded his own minions in and still Volcanoed efficiently. I think we'll go ahead and do this first. The math here is so bad, though. I'm actually just going to play this, guys, honestly. I don't know. We don't have, like, Imp Master or anything crazy to get value off of it. We have one small minion that makes it a little better, but it's just a threat he has to answer. So we'll just play it. We can death that thing and play Operative. So see, if we'd done this the other way around, that would still be dead. The Operative would be dead, but now we wouldn't have the mana to death and Operative. So it's kind of like we used our mana in a way that allowed us to play the things in the order we wanted to play. How many wins your head is blocking? It's 10 wins. 10 wins. Sorry, my head's big. One of my favorite Hearthstone streamers. Your videos are awesome. You deserve more. Thank you so much, THS21. That means a lot, dude. Appreciate the kind words so much. Mr. Anderson23 and Ferris here. Thanks for the follows, guys, on... It's not very good. Like, we can, like, Pain, Horror, and clear most of it, but the Stranglethorn doesn't even take damage, and it's a Shaman, and I feel like Shadow Word Horror is eventually going to be really good against a Shaman. I think we might just silence the Egg Napper and taunt up with Stegodon. He can get through the Stegodon fairly efficiently is the problem with Spirit Claws and Stranglethorn, and then he's still kind of got that Worgen Infiltrator hanging out, which doesn't feel very good, but, I mean, Silence is awfully good on that, too. We don't know that we're ever going to get another Silence. Plus, this just develops a good minion, you know. We can freeze out the Tiger if he does, you know, attack the way we suspect he will. The question is, do we actually trade into this stuff or leave it? I guess we leave it because we want the Tiger to attack. I mean, kill it because we want the Tiger to have to trade here. It goes to 3. We freeze it. We play a dude. We kill it with the Raptor later. He's, like, out of cards, so... Holy Nova could be really good for us, too, eventually. We have 10 damage on board. He's going to go down to 22. We can maybe put him to 12, depending on how math lines up. That's a great Shadow Word Pain target. Wow. Really good Shadow Word Pain target. Is he going to leave everything stealthed? Surely not. So I think we'll do what I said here. Freeze out the Tiger, Shadow Word Pain. That's 3 mana. We could play the Berserker and the Raptor, but it's our entire hand is the risk. It's like if he has another Volcano, we could just get destroyed. The Tiger's going to heal to 4, which is interesting. This is happening for sure. I think this is happening for sure, but there's a debate here that I traded in, honestly. And just play dudes. The Raptor's not very good, though, against the 2-1. So maybe we just trade it in and play the Berserker and the Imp Master. And use this on like the Bittertide Hydra that comes down or whatever. I think I like that better. God, though, we could get heal value if we play the Shard. I think I'm going to play the Shard. The Shard dies to the weapon, though, is the problem. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I don't care if the Shard dies to the weapon. We can actually heal this over 5 to trade into that later and still get tons of value out of it. The question is, do we want an Imp and Bloodfin? No, we want to just Aberrant Berserker, I think. And we'll go 10. Because this puts us on lethal next turn if he doesn't have the exact right answers. I think this was actually the best play at the end of the day. Water Speaker puts us off lethal. He goes to 16 after the trade. We can do 13. So we don't... Oh, Nightblade's actually a lethal draw. Imagine if Nightblade, we drew Nightblade for 11 win lethal. That would be something to happen, for sure. He might actually be thinking about trading this minion in to preserve some face health. He's not doing it, though. So we got the Nightblade lethal, boys? No. No Nightblade lethal. We can kind of do this for free, I think. Like, just go ahead and do this. It's going to kill 3 things. Then we can send 13 to face and play a lot of stuff. And I think we will do exactly that. I think we're just going to go face here. This still always puts us on Nightblade lethal, so even if he does somehow figure out a way to kill all of this stuff, we still have a top deck to eventually win the game, right? What's he going to get off that that's good? He just used his entire turn, so it has to be something. It has to be... Even Volcano is probably not enough, because there's just so much damage split. Bloodlust doesn't do anything. We just win. Wow. Wow! Guys! Guys, are we going to go for 12 right now? It's going to really hurt if we get to 11 and lose. I mean, it's not, because 11 wins is ridiculous. Like, it's so good. With this deck in particular, we are way exceeding the expectations here. But we're going to go for 12! Holy crap! That guy's deck, by the way, did not feel very good. Final boss, yeah. Man. This is a 12-win deck, easily, yeah. Who would win a fire-breathing dragon or enough bees to fill a football stadium? Dragon. Bees would not be able to penetrate the dragon's skin. Like, what would they do? I mean, they just couldn't do anything. They don't have enough impact on the dragon. He just breathed fire on them and they'd just die. Like, yeah, there's a lot, but he'd eventually just breathe them all to death. Would you rather have a penis-sized nipple or a nipple-sized penis? Huh. It's, that's a tough one, I'll be honest. But definitely, definitely. Wait a second. Who's to say that my penis and my nipple aren't the same size already? Maybe I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Maybe that's my answer. Definitely penis-sized nipple. I mean, a 14-inch nipple would be problematic for a lot of reasons, but still. 11-win mage, guys. We're dead. There's absolutely 0 ways we win this game. Especially with the quality of cards in hand. Bloodfin Raptor and the Grook Fu Master are going to carry us. Reach just has a 20-inch nipple. That's right. That's right. Man, guys, I'm super nervous. I always get nervous for the 12-win runs. I was way more nervous for the 12-0, though, because that was like, oh my god, 12-0 last week. But this one is like, whatever. We've way outplayed this deck's expectations, so I'll live with anything at this point. Oh, boy. That's a start, right? think I have to 3-drop this. We could have done it now, but then we lose the coin. Our flexibility and curve goes off a little bit.
Wow, golden legendary!
Ajax Tall donated another $5. Oh my god, dude, you're going to be climbing the leaderboard soon. No message, but thank you so much again, Ajax, dude. I think that's like $15 in the last few days even. That's crazy, man. Greatly appreciated as always. Thanks for being a great part of the stream, too. Donations are amazing as always, but really just having you here is worth something, too, so. Thanks, dude. Coming for you, Buzz, he says. Let's check real fast. I'll be sure to turn off the screen. Ajax, it hasn't updated yet, but yeah, you're at 15 total, I think, for the leaderboard there. I knew I shouldn't have made the 14-inch comment. Obviously, that's an exaggeration, boys. Come on. Come on now. Obviously. This goes to 7. He can't kill it on his turn very efficiently. Let's draw first, see what we get. We could coin out the Grookfu too, but I just don't think that's going to be very good ever. Kodo's not very good either. We'll just play the Raptor. Yeah, I mean, we burned our Shadow Word Pain on Pyros just because of the mana, but sure would have been good against this Tar Creeper too. Yeah, every time we get a donation, I'm going to show the screen for like 5 minutes. That's exactly right. Oh, this guy's deck is good, dudes. Oh, I would have killed the Raptor. Easy decision. Would have killed the Raptor, I think. Because now my Raptor trades in. Before it didn't. Like, my Raptor didn't trade into that before. So, we'll just trade in Grookfu. It's fine. My Tar Creeper, right, they wouldn't have done anything to the board. It would have been a 1-attack minion. Mysterious Sea, that's a good question. I always thought so too, man. I don't know. I'm getting ripped off, I think. If we can hit the Enforcer on this, it could be pretty good, actually. Like, it's kind of a scary thing. A 3-8 with Wind Fury. Just trading. But, again, I think we're always just dead to Meteor. Like, Meteor, he's clearly going to have so many Meteors. And I just don't... I'm never going to have a good way to play around those. It's a pretty good turn. Crusher's a good draw. I didn't really have anything else I wanted to do is the problem, right? I need him to play something big, though, to trade the Crusher into. Like, I don't think I want to just go face against a Mage. We can't win that race most of the time, and then it's just frozen, and we don't have, like, a taunt activator to give it any sort of value. The fact that he's trading into it's great. That's good news for me, honestly. Firelands Portal's scary, but that's a good minion, too. Ugh. Guys, we're already behind, and, like, I don't know how we're going to get back in this. Stegadon doesn't do much because it only takes it down to 3 when he trades in here, and that's not helpful because we need a Holy Nova. Temple Enforcer doesn't do much because it just doesn't do much. Kodo doesn't do much because it doesn't do much. I think we just have to play these two and hope for the best, but it's pretty bad. We might keep one of these alive to trade in to Holy Nova or something. I don't know. We'll see. Still want Kathy Lethal to do a stream. She's too shy. She's not here right now, so she definitely can't do it right now. But she's too shy. And that is just ridiculous. That shut down my Holy Nova line. We're just dead, guys. There's absolutely zero paths to victory here. There's nothing to do here, guys. Just nothing. He might see a line that I don't see because I don't see a line. We play this, he trades, we're just dead. Can play both of these, but they do nothing. We waste the Kodo activation. This does at least line up a little better. Maybe setting up a Holy Nova, so it's just like the only chance we have. This just loses us the game for sure. Maybe he trades in a way that makes Holy Nova favorable somehow. I doubt it, though. Never lucky, dude. Well, yeah, I mean... Not this particular game, no, but I think the run in total was incredibly lucky. I mean, I thought this was a 4 or 5 win deck, so I'm pretty happy, honestly. That's obviously a problem too. Can't even Shadow Word Death that. I can Holy Nova, but he's got 15 on board. We have to Holy Nova to live, I think. Yeah, we do. But we're dead. Game's over. His deck doesn't even seem that crazy good. Like, well, although I don't know, we never got a chance to see like the meteors and stuff because we never established a board. Mythfirst82, thanks for the follow, good sir. 1/4 imp will carry us to victory. Yeah, we could have gone for the 1/4 imp, but since he had the 4/3 on board, I don't know. We have a good answer for that for sure. Here we go. This is the play. That's actually a cool combo. That could have been a combo at some point. Like if he had a bunch of stuff to kill and then had like a 5/2 minion or something, or you know, like we could have done that and killed it all. That would have been cool. Summon all the beard luck and make your opponent disconnect. No, I wouldn't dare steal a win using the beard. I mean, clearly, if we wanted, we could summon the glory and greatness of the beard to win every game, but then it wouldn't be very enjoyable, would it? All the same, guys. 11 wins for, what was it? I think a 70.6. Yeah. We got Nightblade, Grookfu Master, weird stuff like Naga Corsair. It's fine, but not good. You know, just Bloodfin Raptor. Very, very average deck. And 11 wins. I'm pumped. It's great. 12 would have been the dream, but can't complain. Regis missed coin concede, yeah. 11 win mage, we probably should have just coin conceded, honestly. Oh, these rewards are garbage! Absolute garbage! Give me the gold! You only got 55 extra gold for that. Man! We better get a legendary in this pack. We better get a legendary in this pack. No! Ripped off. Absolutely ripped off. And there you go. Sometimes even without what I would consider a fantastic deck, you can still get a lot of wins. I think this deck really exceeded expectations. 11 wins is fantastic. I'm super thrilled. Anytime I can get above 7 wins, frankly, and above 10 wins feels even better. So I really was pretty happy with what this deck was able to accomplish. All that said, if you guys have any thoughts or comments, please leave them in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, game on.